All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Pawn Shop of Life. We got an exciting one for you today. We're going to talk about college football. It's probably going to be all SEC and bash all the other conferences, so get ready for that shit. I am your host, Brad BCG, and I have my co-host, Tammy B48, and I have our Russian producer, Baby Kangaroo Pushtikov. So what's up, guys? What are we doing today? Y'all excited?
We're going to make some people mad today.
We would never do that.
No, we would never do that, would we?
No, hell no. I don't like making anybody mad. We should all get along.
Oh, look. ESPN freaking giving me audio I don't want. Oh, look, it's Kalen DeBoer on the Paul Feinbaum show.
Is he really?
So you got the Alabama coach with an Alabama Gomer on the show.
Well, we're definitely not going to watch that.
No, we're not watching that.
Even though 66.6% of us here are Alabama fans.
And 100% of us are SEC
There
fans.
we go. Let's start off with the fucking SEC is the best, and fuck all the rest of them. There.
Okay.
Who's the biggest conference besides SEC? Who's the next one? Big Ten?
Yeah, but it's not called the Big Ten anymore, apparently. Now I think it's just called the Big Conference.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
That's so fucking stupid.
That's what my brother and I were talking about the other day. It's just the Big Conference, which is like
It's kind of self-gratifying.
Yeah, because what
glorifying.
There's a Big Ten. There was a Big 10 and a Big 12. So what happened to the Big 12?
They left.
Or is that the one that imploded when everybody left and went to the Big 10?
I think they
Oregon
did.
and no, that was I can't remember now. They're like, I know that they're like every team except I think 2 left. Whatever that conference, the Pac,
Pac-12? Pac-12, I think it was.
All but 2 teams left.
Yep.
And they're like, we're going to take our money and leave. And that's when the 2 teams that stayed went, no. You don't get to take anything.
Yeah,
You can leave.
Yeah, that was a big ordeal.
Oh, yeah.
That was a real big ordeal. You can take off, but you can't have any of the money or the stuff. You just gotta go.
You know why they didn't let them take the money is because like a year before that, when 2 other teams had decided they were going to leave, they said, no, you can leave, but you can't take any money. So then like 6 other teams say, yeah, we're going to leave and we want our money. And then the 2 teams that were going to stay alive said they went to the court and the court's like, yeah, you voted to not give any money to them when they left, so you don't get any money when you leave.
Yeah, shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
It was that sounds like some Democratic shit. It's good for you when it's bad for you when it's good for me, but it's good for me when it's bad for you.
Kind of like the Texas legislature right now.
We can save that. We'll save that for the happy hour.
Okay, that's
I got plenty of comments about that shit.
all right.
All right, so what are we looking at? So we got college football. It's starting. Let's see, what's today? What is
I think
today?
the first games are what, the 30th?
I think.
All right.
I think the first ones are next week.
Yeah, the first ones are the 23rd, but they're not like
It's not the big.
They're like
yeah.
preseason type games.
Yeah.
It's the people nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Here, let me hit C.
here's an interesting topic that we touched on a little bit before we started. 5 best starting quarterbacks in college football right now. You know who's not among them?
Who's ever quarterbacking for Alabama?
Well, that too. Yes.
Oh, we know. We already know.
We
already know Arch Manning's in there.
but he's not.
He's not.
No.
The top
Cade
5.
Klubnik, Clemson. Garrett Nussmeier for LSU. And then there's 3 cats at Oklahoma. John Mateer, Michael Hawkins Jr., and Whit Neubauer.
3 at Oklahoma.
I know. I thought so too.
So they have 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks according to.
Well, these are the
Espen.
top 5 teams.
No.
Yeah. And then Penn State has 2, Drew Allar and Ethan Grunkemeyer. And then
Grunk.
South Kakalaki has
Gronk.
2.
Well, this
Lenora
is Grunk.
Sellers and Aaron Nolan. And actually, Lenora Sellers, if I remember correctly, he's a load. He's a good guy. Yeah. So, but yes, you're right. Who was the quarterback for Alabama? He started last year.
Our guy left.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
Jalen Milroe.
Yeah, Milroe
Yeah,
left.
he left.
Well, I mean,
The other guy was supposed to be good too, but I mean, here we'll go ahead and start with this because
and Kalen DeBoer is supposed to be the quarterback whisperer.
yeah, he needs to do some yelling. He needs to stop whispering because he ain't
Yeah.
whispering the right things.
He's not. He needs to be a little bit more in their face and
Yeah.
like, this is important, guys. Let's do this fucking shit. This isn't like a kumbaya.
It's
sit
important.
around.
It's called the basics. Like
Yeah.
motherfuckers, if you can't do the basics, you need to find a new team.
Yeah.
Of course, it wouldn't be hard to find a new team nowadays with this fucking stupid transfer portal.
Well,
So let's go with that. So we got, all right, I don't know if anybody's checked out the rankings, but Texas is number 1. And
with apparently the second coming of Joe Namath and Arch Manning, despite the fact that he's only started 2 games.
yeah, I don't think he's got some play time, and he did play well when he did. But is he?
Yeah, but he hasn't played.
Is he enough to elevate them to number 1? Who?
Well, I mean,
Ohio State is number 2, and Ohio State beat
Texas
breaks
made
off of them.
Texas made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, they were in the championship,
Yeah.
and I lost to Ohio State. But I mean, are they elevated just for number 1 just for Arch Manning? That's ridiculous.
I haven't drilled down into how many people they kept and how many people graduated. So that might be the case. Is Ohio State might have graduated a bunch of people
Yeah,
and Texas didn't.
yeah. I mean, I know all that comes into play, but man,
Like I can tell you, LSU, they graduated all but one person on their offensive line.
did they?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a challenge.
And you said the quarterback's good?
Yeah, Garrett Nussmeier's. They talk about him as being a Heisman contender.
Really?
Yeah, he's a.
What's his dad's name?
I don't know.
His Nussmeier's. He was an NFL player, wasn't
I think he might have been. Let me see. Let's
he?
look.
The
him up.
Nussmeier name is known in college football or in football, just like the Manning family is.
I read an interesting interview with him the other day. He was saying that
The
people.
Mannings or
No, Garrett Nussmeier. He was saying, people were talking about it. Well, are you going to do it like Joe Burrow did? Or are you going to do it like, oh God, what was that kid's name that was there year before last? He won a national championship.
Ewers?
No, he was the head coach he was the quarterback for LSU. Anyway, he's like,
Oh,
look,
yeah, I know you're talking
I'm
about.
going to play. You're going to get the best Nussmeier I can be. I'm not going to try and be anybody else. And I thought that was a really astute thing to say. He seems like he's a pretty,
Pretty decent person.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's a stand-up kid.
Well, I mean, that's the way. I know that's the way I think they all should be.
I agree.
And that's the reason I liked Nick Saban when he was at Alabama. And I know you hate him, so forgive me for that. But I just like that he kept everybody humble because I understand these kids playing college football are early 20s and shit like that, and we didn't act normal or act right when we were in our early 20s.
Oh,
We
I
went
agree.
fucking buck wild. So I mean, I expect more out of these players who are getting this kind of exposure to the world, the money that they're getting their hands on. I just expect more of you, just like I expect more out of military people when they're in public and just who they are as people.
100%.
So I understand the difficulties, but man, I don't know if I could have done it being in my early 20s and getting money like that and exposure and athletic. Guess that's very difficult. But I do appreciate him being humble.
Apparently, Doug Nussmeier, Garrett Nussmeier's dad played for the Saints.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the Saints are in need of a quarterback right now.
I don't think he was a quarterback.
Yeah, but I mean, if Nussmeier is supposed to be good
Oh, yeah.
and dude
yeah.
played for the Saints, then I think the Saints they're in need of a quarterback.
Let me see something here. I'm trying to
I
find.
think the Saints are in need of everything.
Yeah, I stopped watching professional football because I think professional athletes, and to some extent now college athletes,
Yep.
are getting to be
Prima
overpaid,
donnas.
prima donna,
Yep.
whiny little bitches.
Yeah.
Yep, sure are.
Um,
Okay, so we got Texas as number. We're gonna go ahead for anybody who hadn't looked this shit up. If you're a college football fan, so the current preseason standings: Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, Georgia, Notre Dame, Clemson, Oregon, Alabama, LSU, and Miami.
That's the top 10, man.
That's the top 10. Let's
And,
see. And what we got? 1, 2,
And
3,
I got
4. 40% of the top 10 is SEC.
1, 2,
Texas, Georgia, Alabama,
four, yeah.
LSU.
for the top 10.
I mean, those are always in the top 10. That's kind of a given, I think.
I don't know where Miami come up with number 10 because they lost their quarterback. Was it Cam Ward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lost him and a couple other good players. I don't see how they're in the top 10.
So let me see. Going through the rest of the top 25, then that's 5. Ole Miss is 5 at 15.
South Carolina's in there.
Yep, 6 at 13.
Florida, Tennessee,
7, 8,
A&M.
9. 9 of the top 25 are
Yeah,
SEC teams. So here's an interesting
40% of the entire top 25 is SEC.
So here's an interesting they're trying to go to 16 teams to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
And I guess
Are they doing it this year?
no, it doesn't look like it's going to be this year.
I thought it was
think
2027 is when they were starting
Could
that.
be. It could be. But the commissioner for the Big Ten, aka the Big Conference, was trying to get the SEC to accept some sort of a deal that said, well, we're going to guarantee each of these conferences 4 teams in the playoffs.
Meaning it wouldn't matter where your rankings are?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because I've already
They would just-
got a problem with some of that shit.
It would really what would happen is just the 4 highest ranked teams from that conference would be guaranteed a position in the playoffs. And apparently the commissioner for the SEC was like, no, we're not doing that. You don't have 4 good teams. You got 3 good teams, and that's it. So why would we agree to that when, every once in a while you have an extra good team, but for the most part, Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State. That's all that the big conference comes up with, right?
Yeah.
Whereas we saw right there, top 10 for the top 10 from the SEC right
Yeah.
now.
The only reason I would be, I don't want that to happen because I think I've talked about it before. I don't like guaranteed just because of where you're at because your whole conference can suck. But
I don't
you
disagree.
you get guaranteed 4 people in there. But
Yep.
the only reason that I would say that I would enjoy that is because what if you got that Cinderella team 7-6 or something fucking stupid, and then get in there and just all of a sudden turn it on and just whoop everybody's ass? That's the only reason that I would be interested in it, just to see, because it happened.
Yeah,
Sun
but
shines
that
on a dog's
logic,
ass from
like,
time to time, and that would be a great thing to
Colorado
see.
would have gotten in.
Yeah. I was about to bring up
The
Colorado.
Buffaloes.
And, they were terrible.
They were on
That's
no
Deion
one's
Sanders.
radar.
That's the Deion Sanders team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prayers to him too. Did y'all see he had bladder cancer?
No.
Yeah, he had bladder cancer and he had his bladder removed.
He had his bladder removed.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Colostomy bag the rest of his life.
yeah. So I don't remember Deion Sanders was a great player when he was in the NFL, and he was really good college player. So I mean, I don't know. I don't mind him doing prime time or whatever it is, but I mean, prayers for that because he's still, and he was dealing with this shit last season.
Oh, I don't have.
wow.
So I mean, it's like
I
I
don't
have
have any
prayers for him
issue
going out because I
Yeah.
mean that sucks to colostomy bag for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Look, I don't have any issue with Deion.
I don't know if not having a bladder is it's the same thing. Is it still called a colostomy bag? That's for your colon.
Well, then
Well,
outside
It's
bladder.
gonna still have he's still gonna have a stoma of some sort where he has to.
Well, if he doesn't have a bladder, yeah, he's going to have something that can catch the urine because he doesn't have any way to contain it.
Bladder
Yeah.
bag.
Like,
I don't know.
I don't know what they're called, but bladder bag. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and I don't even think he's that old.
He's probably my age.
Think so?
Let's look.
Yeah. While the Russian producer looks that up. So, babe, what do you think? You think so? Alabama's at 8. You think
He's a year younger than me.
Is he really?
Yeah, 1967.
Jeez,
Oh,
that's-
August 9th. His birthday's 8 days. So he's 357 days younger than me.
Oh, so it says this is just going back to Deion Sanders, and then I'll answer your question. obviously you need a way to divert the urinary system. This can be done through urinary diversion, where urine is rerouted outside the body, or through bladder reconstruction, where a new bladder is created from a section of the intestine.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
So he could have had that done and then doesn't have to worry about it.
Man, they can make you a bladder. I mean, I understand it's a sack, but that's wild.
They can turn a chick into a dude and a dude into a chick. It's much simpler to turn a dude into a chick
Touche.
because it's take a dick from me
What?
procedure.
So you were asking what I thought about us being eighth.
Yeah, we're ranked 8th.
I think we should probably be out of the top 10 just to like alleviate all expectations whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't.
Like, I just am not. Obviously, I'll still watch, but like last year, I was so utterly disappointed that it just made me nauseous whenever I watched an Alabama game.
Promise low and exceed expectations.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that better than them thinking old boy was going to be the next coming of Nick Saban, and he got in there and he whispered when he should have been screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
He might not be there much longer.
Caitlin DeBoer was not their first choice.
I wonder who their first choice was.
Oh, I can tell you who it was.
Who was it?
It's Dabo.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Everybody thought Dabo would dump Clemson and go to Alabama as soon as that job came open.
Because he
But-
played for Alabama.
Correct. But he's been interviewed a bunch of times and said, why would I leave a place where everybody loves me and go to a place where everybody's expectation is that you are in contention for a national championship every single year?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only been like that the last 10 years. Because, I mean, before the last 10 years, you remember Alabama sucked.
Yeah. And they were like on that probation because they were caught cheating or
Yeah.
some stupid shit. So
It was a recruiting violation.
it wasn't until Saban came in and revamped that entire program that brought Alabama up to what the standards of what people think they should be all the time now.
Yeah. I hate that everybody's like that. They're like, oh, Alabama's got to win a championship. And they just, like, those expectations are so high. It's like,
Yeah.
y'all remember we sucked for years, right?
Years.
Well, it's only going to get harder to win now with the
Oh, God,
portal
yeah.
With the
and
portal.
NIL.
Oh,
yeah,
God, yeah.
yeah.
They gotta do something with that shit. They've got to
Yeah, they
cap.
did.
They've got to cap it or do something. I mean,
Oh, no, there's a cap.
they need to do more.
Yeah, there is
I mean,
a cap.
I do like that they finally let the players make money off of themselves. I think that was some bullshit to begin with, but this whole transfer thing and just, man.
Well, I didn't drill down. I only kind of scanned through the whole NIL thing, the requirements and whatnot.
Yeah.
And what I was surprised at, so the schools have to pay back to the student athletes a certain percentage of the money that they make from that sport. And for some reason, I want to say it's either 10 or 20%. I'd have to look it up to know. But so
I mean, that's fair.
I don't disagree.
I think that's, yeah.
You know, big time college football makes a shit ton of money.
Oh, God, yeah.
All you got to do is go to
The dogs are going nuts in the background if y'all can't
any
tell.
big game, you know, be it Texas, Ohio State, Alabama, LSU, the Swamp, Florida, when they're hot, and it's insane how many people are piled into there. So, yeah, they're making tons of money, and tickets are not cheap.
Oh, God, no.
So,
Let's see. Here we go. This will, since we're talking about it, this will give you an idea. Wow. Bentley is right under my feet, tearing shit up. All right. So in fiscal year 2023, how much money do you think the Alabama Crimson Tide football program generated?
in 2023,
2023.
man, I'd have to do some rough math. Hang on a minute.
I mean, just,
I was told there would be no math.
okay, we're not asking you to do math. We're just saying.
$500 million.
Oh, wow. That's more than double. $200 million in revenue.
Okay. That's still a big chunk of change.
No,
man.
I mean, I'm not saying that's a lot of goddamn money for sure. But the football program alone, can you imagine they've been doing that? Let's say, like we were talking about, Alabama's been dominant for the last 10 years. So if they're making, and I'm pretty sure they made more when Alabama was
Now,
champions.
here's my question: was that just stadium funds, or was that
this quick thing says the football program.
Okay. So jersey sales, all that kind of shit.
This figure represents a significant portion of the total revenue for the Alabama athletic department,
oh yeah.
which reached 214.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, the football program. Yeah, my God. So all of Alabama sports made 214, but the Alabama football program made 199.
Yeah.
So only all the other fucking teams combined made $15 million.
I mean, does that surprise you that much?
I would hope they would make more, but I mean, guess not.
This is
So
not
the football program's revenue includes ticket sales, media rights, bowl game payouts, and other income sources.
Okay.
Probably like merch and shit like that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be everything.
Do they get? I wonder if they get proceeds if you buy Alabama merch from like a third party and not straight
If
through.
it's licensed, they do.
Yeah.
Do they?
If
Yeah.
it's not licensed, they don't.
Like if you go to like just a sports store and buy Alabama
If it's
gear,
like if it's like I said,
Yeah.
if, like
they
I
get
can,
like a percentage.
yeah,
or
like if
something.
I can sell Alabama T-shirts out the back of my car.
That's not licensed.
Yeah, it's not like I just go print some shit, Alabama shit, and be done with it. You know, make up my own jersey and be like, "Yo, this guy's great. Get the Brad BCG Alabama jersey." Ooh, maybe I should do that for some Alabama people, some Alabama listeners.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Don't
Let me go back real quick because I wanted to say it. I'm going to forget if I don't. So, okay, in 2023, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was more whenever they were actually winning championships. But if you look over that 10 years, $200 million a year, that means in that 10 years they made $2 billion,
In 10 years, yeah.
and the players were getting dick.
The
Nothing.
NIL deal goes back 10 years.
Oh,
It goes back to 2016.
Does it?
Yes.
All right, so they're back.
They're gonna
So they're
back
getting
pay.
some back pay 'em.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to think that they were. I mean, obviously they didn't have as much money flowing through them whenever Bear Bryant was there. But I mean, could you imagine? That's just
tickets and
crazy.
everything
That's just
wasn't nearly as
crazy. Yeah, but I mean, that's just crazy that all that money they've generated in the college and just, I'm just using you and that's it.
Tim, you have sort of a math degree. Can you dissect that for me?
I have sort of a math degree. What? That looks like a really awful spreadsheet that I don't even want to make heads or tails of.
That's LSU's athletic department revenue for last year.
And what did it say that LSU made?
196 million.
Jesus. Yo, did you see?
But it didn't say how it breaks down. I'm sure football was the lion's share. However,
Yeah.
unlike, say, Alabama,
Oh, I don't know.
who doesn't have,
Livy Dune.
Oh, the gymnastics?
that
Yeah.
doesn't factor into that number.
Oh, okay.
That's the other thing, too, because NIL is like 10%, right? They have to pay back to the students.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a jip because people like Livy Dunn who have contracts with Sports Illustrated and Lululemon or whoever else she has contracts with,
Yeah.
that dollar amount gets backed out of what they have to pay.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're just specifically for her endorsements, not for LSU endorsement.
Oh, wow.
So essentially, Livy Dunn will never get any money from the school.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's probably
She's
got enough.
Well, she's married to a guy who's going to be or dating a guy who's going to be a Cy Young Award winner.
Oh, the baseball player?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So
supposed to be good.
she's doing okay.
Yeah. I mean, look up Olivia. Look up her net worth. I know it's in the millions.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
It's at least 8 figures.
For a while, she was highest paid female NIL athlete.
Jeez. Motherfuckers like them some blonde women, apparently.
You're welcome.
Fuck.
It's not as high as you might think.
Is it at least 8
Oh
figures?
wait, she makes $4 million annually.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, there we go.
3.9.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
$4 million a year. Well, I mean, if you did 4 years of college, $16 million.
Yeah.
Minimum, like I said, 8 figures. Man, that's a lot of money. Roll Tide.
Okay, so her net worth is let me see. It doesn't really say. Oh, 6 million. She didn't make 4 million every year at LSU. That was like the last 2 years that she was at LSU.
Man, I mean, that's good money for sure. I mean, geez,
has-
95% of the country doesn't have access to that kind of money.
No.
She has 5.3 million followers on Instagram and 8 million on TikTok.
I wonder what they pay for that.
I don't know.
It's probably kind of the same that you would make if you were like YouTube. It probably has the same algorithm to pay.
I'm sure it's similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stefan was making money off of TikTok just doing cooking videos.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't making a whole lot, but I mean, I think he made more than Brad did off of YouTube.
But I'm sure it's kind of the same situation.
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, obviously, the more followers you have, the more they'll give you because
Yeah.
all you have to do is be like, hey, here's this one pitch for this one company and blah, blah, blah. And throw a couple of YouTube ads and there you go. You got money.
Yeah.
So I think Alabama's starting quarterback is going to be Ty Simpson. I think that's the guy that's starting.
Oh, yeah. He was the backup last year. I forgot that.
Yeah.
And he really wasn't that bad. He definitely needed some playing time, though, for sure. So we'll see how he does.
I mean,
but-
yeah, everybody does. So, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alabama has 6 quarterbacks showing on their roster, and one of them is from Rancho Santa Margarita, California. He is 6'7", 252 pounds.
That's a big kid.
Good Lord, that's a big dude. For
Yeah,
a
that's a big
quarterback?
kid.
And he is a freshman.
Oh, my. He's going to be like a gem.
If he's if he's good at all,
Right. Like if he has any
he's
skill
probably
whatsoever.
they'll redshirt him this year.
Yeah, but you think he's going to wind up being like, oh man, who was the?
The LSU player that went to Oakland,
No, I was going to
that
say.
had $1 million arm and a 10-cent head.
No, I was going. It might be the guy who went to Auburn and beat Alabama and then went to the Panthers.
He is a pretty good quarterback though.
He was. I thought he was pretty good, but he was a big boy too.
Yes,
he was in that.
yeah.
He was in that same range.
He had a
He's-
successful career in the NFL.
yeah. He's got that
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. There it is. Yeah, he had that crazy hair, and he's very stylistic with his outfits.
So here's an interesting quote from ESPN.
Uh-oh.
But after the past few years in which Blue Bloods routinely chase veterans in the transfer portal, we're about to enter a season where Michigan, Georgia, Texas, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Alabama, and Ole Miss expect to start guys with little or no experience.
Yeah, that's why I think Alabama is definitely overrated.
Then Texas is way overrated.
I don't know. I don't know how many people we talked about earlier. Like, I don't know how many people they lost, but I mean, I don't know. If Arch played well, what little play time he got, you know, I don't think it's enough to be number one. But hey, babe, you know who our Alabama's first team they play is?
Yeah, it's some no name.
Well, I mean, considering they went 2-10 last year, I agree with that. But Florida State,
Yeah.
yeah. You think we're gonna win?
Ugh. It's too early for me to determine how we're going to do this year. I mean, that first game is probably going to be a good telltale sign because if we just blow them out of the water, then I'm going to be like, well, maybe there's some hope yet. Maybe DeBoer did some shit on the offseason. But if we are like touch and go and it's like a close game or we fuck up royally and do some really stupid shit, I'm going to just be pissed and be like, well, you guys aren't looking good this year.
Well, I'm
You
gonna
know
go ahead.
who LSU opens against?
Who?
Clemson.
Oh, shit.
Hang on, you got LSU.
Oh, and by the way, Brian Kelly has never won an opening game in his year at LSU.
He hasn't?
Never. He's 0-3.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn, those opening games really aren't that big either.
All right. Well,
Oh no, LSU has they don't normally set up softball opponents for their opening game. Like they used to play Florida State. They had for like 4 years or something, they played Florida State to open their season.
Jeez. All right, so babe, I'm gonna go down this list of Alabama. This is gonna be the teams that we're playing. Tell me what your records, because I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. All right, Alabama and Florida State. I think we'll win that one. Alabama against Louisiana Monroe. Wisconsin. That might be a tough
Well,
game.
I don't
You know, that was what they said last year too. And y'all,
And we whooped the shit
Yeah.
out of them.
We got a bye week. Then we got Georgia,
Oh, I don't think we're going to win that one.
Vanderbilt.
I don't think we're going to win. They beat us last year.
Yeah, I was going to say that was that slip up. Missouri.
that's still a toss up.
That's
I was
still
going to
a
say
toss-up.
Missouri had a better record than Alabama last year. Tennessee beat us last year.
Actually, yeah, y'all lost to both Tennessee teams last year, didn't
Yeah,
you?
we did.
Yeah. South Carolina, I think we lost to them.
No, we beat South
Did we?
Carolina. Yeah.
LSU, Oklahoma,
Oh God.
Eastern Illinois, and then Auburn. We'll be lucky to hit 500.
I'm picking 5 that will win.
We're going to be 500.
It's
Really, you
just,
think?
yeah. I really don't have much hope for Alabama.
Yeah,
Or just he doesn't have the right caliber to continue the Saban legacy. And his coaching style is just not Alabama coaching style.
You mean the Bear legacy, right?
No.
All you assholes still wear houndstooth.
Well, because it's classy.
That is not where they wear houndstooth.
No, I know, but they still wear it, obviously, because of Bear Bryant. But it's a classic look for people when they go to Alabama games.
So
Oh, yeah.
LSU's schedule is Clemson, Louisiana Tech. That should be a pretty easy win.
Yeah.
Then the Gators.
Florida.
And then Southeast Louisiana, Hammond.
That should be easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't remember what their mascot is. But then they got to go to Ole Miss,
Ooh.
and they get South Carolina at home. They got to go to Vandy. They get A&M at home, and
Oh, that's good.
we're playing y'all in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game.
And then let me see. Then we get Arkansas at home, and then we play Western Kentucky University.
Yeah. Maybe we should try to go to the LSU Alabama game.
And then the last game
Ooh,
of the
that would be
season is
fun.
against Oklahoma.
You want to go to the LSU Alabama game?
I might get killed.
No,
I
you
walk in
wouldn't.
wearing purple and gold.
No, you
Well,
wouldn't.
we'll stand on both sides of you.
Yeah, we'll protect you.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
You got to have at least one little thing crimson on you, though. Just so you're guilty by association.
Underwear.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I'll buy some crimson
it'll-
underwear.
When we walk
If I
in,
get drunk enough, you might see it.
when we walk
Well,
in,
the only
we'll
way
be
we
like,
can-
we're just gonna be like, no. He's branded. He's mine. Stay the fuck away.
We gotta look up the box seats though, because that's where you can bring in your own liquor and put it in your locker, and you have food, and
We better start saving money. God damn.
I think when
Jesus Christ.
my friend and I went and we did the box seats, I think it was $800 or some shit that I had to pay.
Let me think. November 8th. What do I have?
Oh, that would make it even better.
Is that November? Is it
Yeah, it's November 8th.
Daddy's birthday?
That's your B day.
Oh,
50.
oh man. Why did you say that?
You
out loud?
officially can't say you're young anymore
Shut
at
the
that
fuck
point.
up.
You know
That
that, right?
would be
Yeah.
an awesome. That would be an awesome B day. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay, let's. All right, you want to plan that? We'll plan that. We got to get down, and once we do that, we got to hit up Pensacola
I got to
on the
look
way
at my
back
calendar.
Okay.
because I want to
Well,
go to.
we're in Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa's nowhere near Pensacola.
You have to go straight down, and you just about hit Pensacola. I want to go to McGuire's.
Oh, I know.
You know where I want to go, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
I know.
All right, so just so I don't talk about just Alabama, I know it's hard for some of these listeners. I am also an Auburn fan, and nobody likes that.
Hey, we worked that day, man.
I don't. I'm taking
know
off,
you can
bitch.
take
I'm
off.
working my birthday.
You
I'm
know
not
you can
working
take
mine.
off.
Yeah, I'm taking off. You got
You
to
got
take
plenty
off,
of
bitch.
time to put that time.
I'm
in.
going to burn a shit ton of vacation time in between now and October.
Well, just make sure you got some to burn in November.
Yeah, we take 2 days off. We take that Saturday and Sunday off.
Yeah, we're
But
good.
then I lose tonight.
Oh, shut
Oh,
up.
shut up! You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, so here it is. All right, so here it is. Like I said, I know. So the listeners, I've told all my friends this. I said the Alabama Auburn thing. You know, this really goes for any in-state rivalry kind of thing that goes on. What is it? Georgia Tech usually
Oh, yeah.
is a big one.
Yeah.
It's like I just fucking hate when they act stupid because
Oregon,
it really,
Oregon State.
yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. Like I said, if you're a guy and you grew up with a brother, you whooped each other's ass. But like I said, I come up and I punch and I'm not part of the family, and I punch your brother in the face. Both of y'all whoop my ass. That's all that it fucking is. And I don't understand why people are just so. I mean, Alabama and Auburn fans are the fucking worst when they come to this shit, and they just need to calm the fuck down. But man, that's all that it is.
Yeah, I think it's the ugliest rivalry in college football.
Alabama Auburn.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. It's stupid.
The ugliest. I mean,
People have gotten murdered over
Yeah.
that rivalry.
common sense just freaking goes right out the window.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't. It's still that white trash mentality they fucking teach their kids. No, God damn it, you're a
You
fucking,
have to be one or
you're
the
an
other.
Auburn fan, and you
Yeah.
don't like get
You have
out
to
of here.
choose. You
Yeah.
have
So-
to choose.
So yeah, that's
When the X
so I
and
gotta
I
love.
were
It's
looking-
like saying you gotta love either mom or dad.
Yeah.
No, I love both, and I'll be mad at one of them at every point in
At
my
some point,
childhood.
yeah.
Fuck you.
when Kim and I were looking for land in northern Alabama, our realtor, it's so funny because his silo, because he's a farmer and a realtor, was painted burnt orange and blue. And, it has vertical things
Yeah,
on it, and
yeah.
they went orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue. And he told his kids, he said, "Well, you can go to any school you want, but I'm only paying for Auburn."
Oh my God, get out of here. That's
I'm
some
only paying
asinine
for
shit.
Auburn if you're going to go.
But that's so typical of people from Alabama.
I agree. It's still bullshit.
And I'm not going to argue that
I
point.
think it's just fucking bullshit. Does LSU have an in-state rivalry?
No.
No, not the Louisiana.
For years, it was Tulane, actually. And
Tulane played good last year.
yeah, they did, but they're still not,
No, I mean I know they're not, but I
ready
mean
to play
they
on
played
the big stage.
No, they played
No, they
real
had
good.
They were good last year. I agree.
Yeah. And so was,
in their division.
And so the was it Louisiana Cajuns or
The Raging, it's the Louisiana
Raging-
Lafayette now.
Yeah.
But the Raging Cajuns.
yeah, they played real good too.
And you know who their old head coach went to, right?
Mm-mm.
Florida.
Really?
Yeah, he's the coach of Florida.
What's his name?
Um,
I'm gonna know it when if you remember.
oh God, I can't
Bentley,
remember.
get down.
Get down.
Get down.
It's like, whatever. You don't scare me.
All right, so Auburn's schedule. Auburn was 5-7 last year. They opened with Baylor. Probably not going to win that one.
I say it's a toss up. Billy Napier is the head.
Oh
head
yeah,
coach
yeah.
Of Florida.
Okay. Ball State. Here's going
They
to
ought to
be
win Ball State.
here's going to be an interesting. The third game for Auburn is South Alabama Jaguars.
Oh, look at that.
South
My
Alabama-
alma mater.
And South Alabama was 7-6 last year compared to Auburn's 5-7.
Yeah, South.
Yeah, but they don't play nearly as good a schedule as Auburn does.
Well, no,
Oh, no.
but I mean, their program is still in its infancy. It's only been out for what, 5 or 6 years, if that.
I think it's a little more than that.
But it's still very brand
yeah,
new.
yeah, it's-
and
yeah.
they're making headlines.
Yeah, they were televised a game last year.
Well, the NIL has
whole-
changed everything.
Yeah.
I think it's going to water down. It's going to make smaller teams they'll be able to get better students.
They'll be able
athletes.
to to compete.
Yes.
I think I'm saying this
And you won't have a school that has like 6, like right now, Alabama shows 6 quarterbacks deep, because that number 3 guy might go, well, I'm never
Yeah.
going to play.
Yeah, I can start at Ball State
Yeah.
versus ride these guys' coattails
I can
until
start
it's
at
my chance.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's
You
gonna
just have to let Dion adopt you.
I like that it is this way though, because it is diversifying. But in that same sentence, it's also sad you're not going to really have dynasties anymore. I don't think it's going to be. There's not going to be the Nick Saban dynasty, because like he quit because he's just like, this is just fucking stupid, and then he broke out.
Oh, it's going to be
just-
a lot. It's going to be a lot harder to be competitive.
Yeah,
Yes.
like Bear Bryant dynasty. But after that,
Well, yeah, but he had some tactics that the NCAA is now banned.
oh, did he?
Oh, yeah, he used to sign, because before, in a large part of his career, there was no limit on the amount of scholarships that you could issue.
Oh,
So
and
he
was
would
just
sign
he just
kids to
fined everybody
scholarships. Yeah,
just out that
he
out the
said,
yin
"Yeah,
yang.
I'll pay for all your shit." Just to keep him from being able to play at another school.
Oh yeah, and then it was I can see that.
Then now there's a limit. I guess there's a limit school wide on how many scholarships you can issue. I thought it was per sport.
Oh, it's the whole thing.
That's from what I've read, and admittedly, this is a while back.
Yeah.
I'm old and I'm forgetful, but I thought I remember reading that there's a limit to how many the school can have. Now, there's probably breakdown on numbers for each individual sport. So
Oh yeah, it's just like we talked about earlier. If one was it Alabama pulled in
200 million.
200 million, and all the other sports brought 15 million. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're going to want to allocate more towards football. So yeah, That
That's
makes
like
sense.
LSU baseball.
They're good.
They don't give full scholarships to anybody.
They don't?
No,
Why?
because they don't have to. They'd rather break them up and give a bunch of kids half scholarships or quarter scholarships. There was one kid whose family, I guess his dad was a doctor or something, and he was offered a scholarship, and he goes, "No, use that to find another kid. My mom and dad can pay for me to go to school."
Really?
Yeah,
Somebody was actually honorable?
yeah.
Whoa.
Go find another good student that
man.
his parents can't pay for him to go to school and get him here playing baseball because
Wow, that's very honorable.
it's. I know we're talking about football, but I read an article recently about LSU baseball and just how good they are because they compare like, oh yeah, Texas has all these championships and so has all these championships. It's like in the last 25 years, LSU's won 8 of them.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean think about that. That's the Alabama of college baseball.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, it is.
God damn.
Okay, back to football.
Back to football. Yeah, I think Auburn's got it rough after that. Oklahoma, Texas
Well,
A&M.
they start their SEC
Are
play.
they at Texas A&M?
Yeah.
Ooh, they ain't winning that one. Texas A&M is a hard place to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get them at home.
Georgia, Missouri,
Where are they
Arkansas.
at on Georgia? Not that I think it's going to matter whether they're in the Plains or whether they're in Georgia.
Should be in Auburn.
Okay, so that means by about the third quarter, all the Auburn fans are going to be so drunk they're going to be so mad. I'm taking my shit and going home.
They're going to be gone. The stands are going to be cleared. It's going to be nothing but Georgia fans.
There'll be like 20% Georgia fans. It's not that far a drive, so.
No, it's not.
Let's see. Georgia, Missouri, Arkansas, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Mercer, and then Alabama. Man. Yep, Auburn's got it rough this year, too.
So I'm trying to remember. I thought I need to look at Texas or Oklahoma's schedule because they used to have the Red River rivalry.
Yeah, between Oklahoma State.
No, Oklahoma
Texas.
and Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They still do. They had it last year.
Did they?
Yeah.
But it's not the last game of the season.
No.
Oh, because Texas is now playing Texas A&M
Yeah.
for the last game of the
Yeah.
season.
They have their in-state rivalry.
And Arkansas is playing Missouri because LSU used to play Arkansas for the Battle of the Boot
Oh, yeah, yeah.
for the last
Yeah.
game of the year.
Yeah.
So LSU doesn't really have
Like a big
a natural
rivalry.
rival. No.
Yeah.
I think we're playing Oklahoma for the last game of the year.
While the dogs are running around, we'll do a quick pitch for Buzzsprout. That's our hosting party. That's who we use to host our podcast, regardless of what you downloaded on. So check out Buzzsprout, Buzz, B-U-Z-Z, Sprout, if you'd like somebody to do your podcast.
There you go.
I was hoping the dogs would be done by the end of that.
Poor Remy. She's just like, I don't want to have any part of that.
No, I don't blame her. I'm looking at it, and I don't want anything to do with it. They're going nuts.
This is why we can't have nice things.
All right. Jesus Christ.
But you do have nice things.
Well, they ain't helping anything. It takes a lot of work.
Well, mine's not helping. He's,
Hey,
He's trying to lay down, and Bentley's messing with him.
were you mad at Zeus the other day?
Do we really want to go here on this?
I think Tammy wants to hear it.
I didn't hear that story. What did he do?
I didn't tell her.
Okay.
Makes for a funny story. He came into work mad the other day.
Uh-oh.
I closed the door to the bedrooms, closed the door to the bathroom. He gets free run of the kitchen and all of the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I forgot to close my bedroom door. My brother Rick had called me, so I was talking to him, and I walked out of the house. I didn't close it. Zeus has got this thing where he because I leave dirty clothes on the floor because he likes to sleep on them.
Right, yeah.
But he's also got this thing, if I'm not there, he goes in and he poops on them.
Because he's mad you left him.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But yeah, I thought we were beyond that kind of shit.
Well, I don't know.
Pardon the pun.
Bentley did that one time.
Yeah, but Bentley was like
Your
2 months,
stuff.
3 months old, 4 months old.
Yeah, he was super
He's
young.
almost 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
He's just telling you who's boss when you're gone. You ain't wearing this shirt.
It's his world. I'm just living in it, apparently.
exactly.
Not. Oh,
So yeah, that's what he did.
For all right, so for all the
You already
listeners,
destroyed all the blinds in the house. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the low level ones.
Yeah. I got
Now you leave
blinds
them up.
halfway.
Yeah, halfway up.
No, I didn't replace them.
So for you listeners, don't forget we also have a YouTube channel. The podcast is for us and just having fun, mental health, and do shit like that. We got a YouTube channel. If you go to YouTube and search for @Pawn Shop of Life, it should pop up. Should still see the dog there. We do outdoor. That's for my video games, fishing, and outdoor stuff. So if y'all want to see some good shit on there, I got lots of shorts of Bentley and Remy playing around. And I need to get some of Zeus too, but there's some stuff there for you to see.
I sent you that thing on, I can't remember, was it Snapchat or Instagram about
The Gram.
Ronald Reagan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, man.
Loyalty of a dog.
Yep. Man, let's see.
I teared up when I watched it.
It was, I liked it. Let's see. I think, man.
So what is the record in the Iron Bowl? Who holds it and for how many wins?
I think Alabama has
Alabama.
the most
I got to
wins.
think that
It's
they
Alabama.
do.
Yeah. Texas has got a pretty.
51-37.
Yeah.
51-37 and 1. That's not as lopsided as I would have thought.
Well, it's because it's the same thing that everybody fucking thinks of. They think of Alabama and the Nick Saban dynasty when it wasn't like that.
So the longest win streak is Alabama, 9 games.
Is it
win streak-
9?
Yeah. Current win streak is Alabama, 5 games.
Yeah, Auburn had 5. I think they wound up doing 5. But they were up there and they kept fucking holding up the hand, all fingers out, and they were like, fear the thumb. Because it's fixing to be number 5, bitch.
It says this rivalry has long been one of the most heated collegiate rivalries in the country. No. I think we just go ahead and say it's the most heated collegiate rivalry in the country. I dare anybody to prove that there's one that's more
worse.
contentious.
Yeah.
We got some listeners in California, so they'll probably argue that. They'll probably say USC and UCLA.
No
Yeah.
way. No way. And I
mean,
know
I'm-
Oregon State, the Civil War. I get it. Red River rivalry. I get it. But I honestly think on the field, if you gave these guys machetes, they'd kill one another.
Well, considering their fans already do shit like that,
Yeah.
yeah, they really do. So,
Yeah, it's it's ridiculously ugly how ugly that game is.
oh, I agree. All right, so here I'm gonna read you. I think Texas will wind up being actually the first game. Texas plays Ohio State for their very first game
Wow.
on the 30th. Yeah.
Wow, that's going to set the tone, isn't it, right there?
Yep. And here's why. Listen to the rest of this fucking schedule. San Jose State, UTEP, Sam Houston, Florida, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Georgia, Arkansas, Texas A&M. If Texas beats Ohio State, then they'll win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They'll be 9-0 by the time they get to Georgia.
Who?
Texas. They got I'm not going to say a cake because it looks like they're playing Florida in Florida, so that's a hard place to
That's
play.
With the
hard
swamp.
place. Yeah.
That's a hard place.
I watched LSU play Florida there, and I can tell you that is a very unforgiving place.
Yeah, it's hard to play in Florida, but Oklahoma might be kind of iffy. But they're going to beat Kentucky, Mississippi State.
Well, yeah, because that's the Red River rivalry.
Yeah, they should beat Vandy. Georgia's going to be a test. Arkansas, man, I hate that. I feel bad for Arkansas football program.
Arkansas was actually pretty good last year.
No, those motherfuckers always fucking play good. They have never had, I don't know what it is. They just can't get over that 75% hump thing.
Here's the thing that I love about Arkansas football
They
is
play
that
killer football.
Razorbacks.
they're like journeyman football players. Like, we're not going to do anything that's going to make ESPN's top 10, but we're going to get out there and we're going to beat you to death in the trenches.
Yeah, and they do. Hey, don't make fun of Razorbacks. That's what killed the king in Game of Thrones.
I know.
Hunting hogs.
Hunting hogs.
I would go on a limb and say it's arrogance that got him killed.
Or,
And the fact that he was drunk.
yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
I think it was probably drunkenness.
Bad things always seem to happen when I get drunk and I try and hunt. So I don't do it anymore.
I was saying maybe there might be a law against that.
By the way, I want to go pig hunting.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
And take the Grendel out and
So you don't want any meat?
I don't care. I know, actually, compared to your 300, the Grendel won't do any damage at all.
You just want to blow the fucking pig. to
No,
shit.
man, that bullet only is 125, 130 grains. What's a 300 Win Mag bullet weigh in?
The ones that I shoot are
90? 200?
I think the 175. I haven't.
Traveling at much higher
I'm
velocity.
not saying that. I mean, I'll kill a pig with it. I want to go. I really like to go to Texas and find one of those farmers who.
Yeah.
They just, can I hunt on your land? And they're just like, please.
Yeah.
They're like, absolutely.
Because, 400 or 500 yards out, we could drop a pig all day long.
Have you seen the?
And they're so dumb.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you seen the YouTube shits where they're night hunting the pigs?
Oh, my God.
And they're 100 yards away,
Yeah.
and they're just cracking shots.
And using suppressors.
Yeah, and they're just looking at them like, why did Steve just die? Like, and then you die, and like, what? These pigs are just hanging out, just getting shot, don't know what to fucking do.
Their survival instinct is not great.
Yeah. Hey, Bob. What the hell happened to Bob?
Is he just laying down? He must be taking a nap.
A permanent nap. Man.
Dirt nap.
Oh, actually, Tim. He's got coyotes that I think some coyotes coming up on his land.
O'Keefe?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll drop the shit out of a coyote.
I don't think you can kill them, can you?
Oh yeah.
It's a nuisance animal.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
yeah. Actually, at the property in Alabama, I was like, before I got kicked to the curb, I was looking at getting 2 mules because
Will mules run them off?
they'll kill them.
Mules will?
Mules hate coyotes. Yeah, hate them.
Kicking
And
them?
coyotes are scared of mules.
They'll kick them?
Yes.
Get out of here, bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking to a place in Arizona. They had them. They adopt them. They bring them to you. You know.
Oh, the mules?
Yeah. And then you'd always get them in pairs. And I'm like, well, what about stalls? Like, oh no, you can put both of them in the same stall.
Huh.
Like they want to be together all the time. I'm like, okay.
And then kick the shit out of coyotes.
They kick the shit out of coyotes, which I thought was unfortunate because I could have just sat up in the house and as dusk was coming in, watch them come wandering out of the woods and go. Check one.
Shit.
I'm a terrible person, I know.
Why? Because you want to kill a nuisance animal? No.
Well,
PETA might hate you.
Well, Peter hates me already.
Yeah. PETA can kiss my ass though.
Yeah.
They fucking. Oh, I'm not gonna get it right. They got mad at a fucking Battlefield 4 video game because the game starts off with a military guy crawling through a fucking tube, like a sewer tube, and a rat comes out and he stabs it with his knife. And fucking PETA made a big deal about it. They sent fucking EA a letter saying, we want you to take this shit out. And I was like, it was a fucking video game. It promotes violence against rats.
Oh my God.
Where's
It's
fucking
a
Who
rat.
Yeah, where's PETA with the fucking with the shrimp that everybody uses? I'm pretty sure whenever I go fishing and throw a fucking popping cork in the water, that shrimp's not happy. I just stuck a fucking thing through his back.
Even
PETA
worse,
don't
when
say
you catch
shit with that.
small fish and you put them right on that hook.
Yeah, they don't say nothing about that shit. Fucking PETA.
I don't think they're warm and fuzzy about fish.
Fuck PETA. They should be warm and fuzzy about fish. I care more about fish than I do rats or. Well,
Rats
lots
are
of
vermin. They spread disease.
They
things. I know,
do.
right? Black plague. Imagine fucking
Yeah. Why would you want to leave them alive?
that. And they breed so fast.
They do breed fast. Yep.
All right,
All right.
so
Besides Texas, Alabama, Auburn, and LSU, what do we? Actually, let's look at Georgia's.
Penn State.
That's their opening game?
No.
Oh.
No, I was just thinking Penn State's number 3 and Travis down the road.
Yeah.
He's a Penn State fan.
I want to know what
Chief
Georgia's
Ensign?
schedule looks
Huh?
like.
The chief
The
ensign.
chief ensign. I thought about asking him to come over because he seemed like he's pretty hardcore about it, and he's really hardcore about Penn State.
Okay, so Bulldogs, their schedule for the year. Excuse me, Remy. Oh, thank you. I know.
She
Thank
just
you
wants
for
a
the
kiss.
kisses. Thank you for the kisses. Those are some good kisses. Okay. Let's see. Georgia Bulldogs. They open
Wow, Georgia's got a
at the Thundering Herd.
man
What's their first game?
The Thundering Herd.
Marshall.
Marshall.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they're good. Look, don't knock it. You ain't seeing the rest of the schedule. You ain't heard it yet.
Then they play Austin P. But then they start getting into fun stuff. Tennessee, Alabama, Kentucky. Ugh. Auburn, Ole Miss, Florida at Florida. That's an ugly rivalry too.
That's an ugly rivalry for sure.
Mississippi State, then Texas. Then fortunately, they get Texas at home. And then Charlotte and Georgia Tech.
That's a really rough schedule.
So I'm looking at who they get at home. Fortunately, y'all play them at home at Georgia.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, we ain't winning the
We
game.
ain't winning that game.
They got to go to the Plains to play Auburn, which you would think Georgia's going to beat Auburn pretty handily, but
They
got to play them at home.
They got to play him at
It
home.
depends on what Auburn team shows up.
Yeah.
Auburn's,
Fortunately, they get Ole Miss at home.
Oh, that's good because Ole Miss sucks to play in with them stupid cowbells. That's so annoying.
No,
I
that's
hate it.
Mississippi State.
No, oh, that was Ole Miss.
No, it's Mississippi State.
Oh,
You don't think the lovely people in Oxford would lower themselves to ringing a cowbell?
man,
No.
them fucking-
That's beneath us. That's those simple
Oxford
folks
tr-
over at Mississippi State.
Oxford
Mississippi
tries to
State.
fucking be fucking snooty, but that's a fucking party town.
Well, yeah, because of the college kids, but the adults that live there are.
it's old money.
It's their old money.
Jeez.
They're from the deep south.
Fucking Oxford.
Yeah, I know. And they get Texas at home, but they got to go to play Georgia Tech. So
And last year that was a good game. That was
Yeah.
that was the one that went into 3 overtimes or some
Yeah.
shit.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
That was a good game.
yeah, it was.
And that was in Georgia, if I recall.
well, yeah, because it's home and home.
It goes back and forth,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that game because I was like, damn, this game is good. It was probably
'Cause-
one of the best games that I watched all year last year.
So, do Georgia, Florida still play in Jacksonville?
Yes.
They do.
They play on neutral territory.
World's largest cocktail party.
Yeah.
the world's largest cocktail party.
Yeah, that's what they call that game.
Oh, all right.
You never heard that?
No.
Which I find interesting that their rivalry, they get to play on a neutral territory, but there isn't anybody else that does that.
Um,
I'm sure there's some, but
well, like for several years, LSU played Florida State at a neutral site, but it wasn't really a neutral site because like they played them in the Superdome. I know in a couple of years, and I'm like, well, that's hardly a neutral site.
Right. Right. Right.
yeah, right.
It's just a bunch of drunk cocoonasses driving an hour and 15 minutes down the road.
Yep. Here we go. See this? Whatever. Penn State. Here's their schedule: Nevada Wolfpack, Florida International, Villanova, Oregon. Finally a challenge. UCLA, Northwestern, Iowa, a second challenge. Ohio State, third challenge. Surprisingly, Indiana. That's a challenge. Michigan State, Nebraska,
Michigan State will be a challenge.
and then Rutgers.
Well, it depends on
But they're
which
just-
Michigan State team shows up that year.
Well, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
It's just, well, apparently for the last few years, it's been what Michigan team shows up.
Yeah.
Because Michigan beat Alabama in that bowl game. Was it
A
last
few years
year?
ago. Not last year, a year before, I think.
Was it a year before?
Yeah.
Man. Yep.
So-
It's going to make for an interesting year.
I'll be surprised if we get a bowl game. That's about how much.
Yeah, you only need 6 wins.
Yeah, I don't even think we're
We
going to
might
get
get-
6
we might get
wins.
Y'all will get to a bowl game.
Man.
Yeah, we'll see. This first game, playing a high school team will tell the tale.
You just called Florida State a high school team.
Not
Look,
so
they
sure
went.
that's fair.
They went 2-10.
Is that was their record last year?
Yeah, because that was when that was the year after they were pissing and moaning because they were outside of the playoff picture
Oh no,
and their quarterback got
they
hurt.
fucking got jobbed that year.
Oh yeah,
They got jobbed.
yeah. Georgia stomped a mud hole in their ass, and then they went 2-10 the next year, and they were like, "Wow, y'all wanted to be in the playoffs."
It doesn't matter what they did the next year.
No, I know, but I mean, I'm just saying though.
They were undefeated.
Yeah, but their quarterback got hurt and was out, and then they fucking got a mud hole stomped in them.
It doesn't matter. They still deserve to be in the playoffs.
No, I do not agree with that.
Well, Then you and I shall agree to disagree on this.
That's fine, and that's fine. Because when they played the bowl game and that one guy made that much difference,
But you're
they
also
got it
an
right.
Alabama gomer, so you support them getting all the mulligans every time they got into playoffs or BCS.
Really, I just said that after you were saying that to me after I just said we're going to be lucky to win 6 games. I'm a fucking Alabama whatever. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, that
Yeah.
doesn't.
No, that's
that
bullshit.
That means you're not in denial about it.
No, that's not bullshit. That's bullshit. Absolutely not. I am an Alabama fan, but no.
You're right. Your wife is more of an Alabama gomer than you are.
No, she's out of her fucking mind. She has definitely picked up on that fucking ridiculousness. I try to have a level head.
Try.
I do pretty good most of the time. Again, that meme that I saw the other day, I think the amount of effort it takes for me to not go on a fucking rampage should be acknowledged daily.
This is true. If you see me get really quiet and everything tenses up, you should probably just walk away.
Just go somewhere else. It's safer that way. Yeah, it's going to be a real interesting football year. They need to rein in some of this fucking foolishness that they got with the transfer portal and stuff. I think the players should get fucking paid, but no more dynasties. We're going to see what happens.
Hang on, I want to look up the U's football schedule.
Who?
The U, baby.
The Utes?
The U.
The Utes?
University of Miami Hurricanes.
The Utes? Oh, that's right.
That's actually
You still claim some Florida stuff, don't
that's a team that I always watched when I was living in Florida.
you? Oh, man. You want to know who they open with?
Notre Dame.
Wow. Yep. They're starting off rough.
I mean, that's going to reveal a lot right there, won't it?
Yeah, it really will.
But then they have B-CU, Boston College.
No, Bethune. Bethune Cookman.
Bethune-Cookman.
Bethune?
Bethune-Cookman.
Bethune-Cookman. South Florida. Florida Gators. Florida State. Louisville. Stanford. MSU. Syracuse. North Carolina.
No, SMU, not MSU.
What did I say? I said SMU.
No, you said MSU.
Oh. My dyslexia is kicking in.
Yeah, it is.
Because we got MSUs and Coast Guard. SMU then. Syracuse, North Carolina, Virginia Tech, and Pittsburgh.
You know who's noticeably absent in that? Central Florida.
Do they always play Central Florida?
Well, I mean, it's a Florida team. Or maybe they alternate with
Is that
Southern Florida and Central Florida. I don't know.
I don't think that's that surprising. It'd be like Alabama playing fucking South Alabama.
Except that Central Florida's got a really good football program.
Do they though?
Oh, no. Yeah, they really do. Yeah. Here, let's see.
He's typing away.
Tick, 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 tick.
Goddamn Russian. Push dick off.
Okay, let's see.
Arizona State's 11, really?
Well, you never know.
That's such bullshit.
Okay, so last year, let me see. They won that one. They won that one. They won that one. Oh, they lost to Colorado. So that was 3-1. Boy, they didn't lose to Florida by much. 11 points. And they played Iowa State real tough.
What was that score?
38-35.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Well, you know that there was a year, was it Auburn didn't make the BCS or something? And then UCF played them in a bowl game. And if I'm being honest, a lot of the Auburn players sat out in protest because I think this is the season they went undefeated and then they didn't make it because there were 3 undefeated teams and they didn't get admitted into the BCS championship.
I think I remember that.
So they played. Why they played UCF, I don't have any idea.
They were good that year.
And UCF beat them. Now, it's because a lot of players sat out, a lot of players went pro,
Yeah.
But
That also contributed to the Florida State team that year, too.
so, but like Auburn had beaten,
Whoever was number one.
yeah.
I think-
And so UCF claims a national championship out of it.
I saw that. That's
Yeah.
that's right. They were undefeated too.
Yeah, they were undefeated.
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
why they probably put them against Auburn. So yeah, they've had some years where they had a very good football program.
Yeah, but again, that's that whole fucking thing where it's like, who did you play?
They beat Auburn. You can only play the opponent that's put in front of you.
I agree, but that starts off the whole fucking thing. At the very beginning of the podcast when I said the only reason I'd want to see it is that Cinderella team, like UCF that fucking year.
I agree.
That would have been. They may have won the fucking championship that year if they would have just let them in.
So what is it right now? The 12 team is 4 conference champions, right? It's the Big Ten, the ACC, the SEC, and what was PAC area, but now
Pack area.
I mean,
Are we at work? And you talk
The
about
Pac-12.
Yeah, you talk about me with MSU. Fuck you.
So with the Pac-12, but now
Pac-12.
I don't know how that's going to work because the Pac-12 is only like the Pac-7 right now or something.
Yeah.
So, and then there was one automatic bid that went to a what is it? God, the term. It's so there's a group of 5 describes the 5 big conferences, and then you have, or the Power 5, whatever it is, but then you have like all the rest of the teams that play in smaller conferences, and they were guaranteeing a team from one of those smaller conferences a spot in the playoffs, because that was always the big dig. Like BYU, they would have good teams, but because to your point, they don't play
Anybody.
a really tough schedule like all the other teams do. But now they're like, okay, we're going to give you a shot, dude. So actually, let me see who was.
Oh my God. You wanted me to read something?
Yeah, the top paragraph.
Where it says honestly, or it's been.
It's bid.
Oh, it's been a few months since you want me to read this on here. Is that what you're
I mean,
doing?
you can if you want to, since we were talking about it earlier.
It's been a few months since they've seen their coach after Sanders stepped away to deal with his health. He revealed Monday that doctors removed his bladder to ward off an aggressive form of cancer. He had a section of his intestines reconstructed to function as a bladder. Oh, okay. Honestly, just having Coach Prime's presence back in the building is an amazing feeling, said DJ McKinney, whose team opens the season August 29th against Georgia Tech at Folsom Field. I feel like everybody just has a chip on their shoulder.
I just just to say that he.
So yeah, he had
the reconstruction.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. It's amazing what the human body can do. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure doctors had a hand in that.
Well, sure, but the fact that the human body can then still replace something that was taken out and still function the same way as a bladder, which it does, because your intestine, if you think about it, it has peristalsis, which your bladder does whenever you have to pee.
Yeah, they just made a sack.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just amazing that you can do that.
So the 12 teams in last year's playoff. Do you remember who they were?
God no.
Oregon, Georgia, Boise State, Arizona State, Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Tennessee, Indiana, SMU, and Clemson. So SMU must have been
Boise State was in it.
Yeah, maybe Boise State was the one.
They're 25th this year.
They were ranked number 3 in the playoffs.
Boise State's they're the
blue field.
Yeah, that drives me nuts.
The Smurfs.
It does everybody, and there's some kind of grandfather clause in
It
and they're
is.
just like, you can't ever change it, or
Yeah.
you'll never go back to blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They can't ever change the field.
If they do, they're
It's
like,
awful on optics when you're watching the game. It
I can't watch a game.
Oh, it hurts my eyes.
I can't watch a game.
Yeah.
Can't do it. It's like cheating.
I mean,
and
it's
then there's,
cool.
And then
Don't get me wrong.
No,
but
it's cool to be something different. But then you got
Ugh.
your blue field, and your home team colors is blue.
Blue.
So
Yeah,
you're
it's
trying
like-
to hide your
Yeah, but-
boys in the field.
No, that's exactly what it's about.
Yeah.
Scheming against them
yeah.
It is.
is almost impossible.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous.
So you know all 4 teams I got a first round bye last season lost, right?
Yeah. Yup.
So I'm undecided how to feel about that. Was the ranking poor, or did they?
Wasn't they all conference champions?
Yes.
So all the ones who lost had an extra week off and didn't prepare properly,
That's
or
what I'm wondering about.
just rust.
Yeah, but it's only. I mean, we're only talking about a week.
If you take 2 weeks off from
Well,
work,
but it
are
wasn't-
you excited to come back?
It wasn't really just.
You're like, oh,
But it really
man.
wasn't just a week, because there's a week. It's actually 2 weeks, because
Yeah,
there's a week in between the conference
and then you have a bye.
games.
Yeah, then you
and
have
then
a bye.
You have a bye week.
So
and then-
again, my question still stands. If you take 2 weeks off from work, are you not like, man, I don't fucking want to go back?
yeah, but for some of these teams, it was longer than that, because like Notre Dame doesn't play a conference championship game.
What do you think about conference champions? Do away with them? I think it should be.
there needs to be parity.
I think it needs to be an option. Do you want to be a conference champion, or do you want to play in the playoffs?
Well, my feeling on it should. There needs to be parity, because like Notre Dame doesn't play a conference championship.
Yeah, which is why I'm
So that's
saying
one fewer game they have to play every
Yeah,
year.
that's why I'm
That's
saying.
another week for their players to get healthy.
when it comes to it, say, hey, do you want to play for the conference champion, or do you want to play in the playoffs?
Yeah, but Notre
that's-
Dame's not in a conference, so they can't play for a conference championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying. She's Notre Dame.
Yep.
Doesn't even matter. Going to the playoffs. You're a different team. And I say, do you want to play in your conference championship, or do you want to go to the fucking playoff game? Because Notre Dame's in. You're not playing in a conference champion and the playoffs. You've got one or the other. So you are missing out on that game.
Well, no, the teams would never agree to that, but yeah. I see your point.
Yeah, we're just eliminating that 2 week thing, or it's just going to be just pick one or the other.
Well, what I
and
think
then
they
just
should do
go
is
with
they
it.
should have looked at Notre Dame and said, you have to join a conference. But they gave him this sweetheart deal.
See, fuck Notre Dame. Besides Rudy, fuck those motherfuckers. Rudy. Such a good movie.
But yeah, but the NCAA didn't put the screws to him and say, look, you know,
I mean, I'm really okay with Notre Dame just doing Notre Dame, but they really just need to take the conferences and just be like, because I mean, I'm sure whoever's topping the conference is always going to take the playing for the national championship, and that leaves for a conference champion as well, and they also have something to prove. So number 2 and 3 in the conference is going to play and be a conference champion. Then you have the team go play for the championship. That would be an easy solution to eliminate the 2 week off thing, and then you'd only have a week off if you were top dog.
well, okay. This kind of goes back to something I used to say a long time ago about, and you may or may not remember this, I don't know. Bowls used to be completely different than they are now. Bowls, like, for example, the Sugar Bowl was always an SEC opponent and what, I can't remember whatever conference, maybe Big Ten or
Probably Big Ten.
you know, and that was every year. The bowls were tied to conferences. And so we were talking about rivalries. You got rivalries because you would have teams that were consistently good every year.
Yeah.
So they would often meet in bowl games. But that's all gone now.
Well, yeah.
Bowl games are kind of a leftover thing for teams. Oh, well, here's
Yeah,
a consolation prize.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, you know,
Well, so I'm saying, like, that'd be, I think, just giving whoever's the top dog in whatever conference to either conference championship game or go to the playoffs. And that way you got another really good game for whoever wants to be conference champion because they make really good money when they win the conference. Zeus. No, sir.
do I want to turn around and look?
He's over at a place where I don't want him to be.
Zeus.
Oh, it's because the door of the kennel's closed.
Yeah, I can't block him off in my nerd
Yeah.
corner. Get away from my nerd corner, Zeus. Goddamn.
Yeah, but you know,
There's plenty of options, and the powers that be that are making the decision is not really what the fans want.
we need
It's-
to go to
it-
16 teams.
Yeah, I mean, it's just They got to figure out something they're going to do. They got to do with all these fucking things about conference championships and an extra game and rest and all that. They just need to.
Well, they're going to go to
a bunch of
16
old
games and
there's a bunch
nobody's
of
going to get a bye.
there's a bunch of old ass white folks fucking sitting around and don't have a fucking clue about fucking making change. They're just like, no, we're sticking
They
to
don't like
principle.
change.
Fuck them. You got to go.
Nobody likes change.
Nobody likes change, but them motherfuckers has got to go.
Well, they're going to go to 16 games for 2027 probably. And
Top
It's-
six. See, it should be top 16. Your conference
the
champions should
conference
be.
champions are going to be guaranteed a spot.
That's bullshit.
Then what's the point of even having conferences in?
Well, then we're still going to have conferences because it's got to be. But conference champions should not have a guaranteed spot in there. It just, like I'm saying, it should. You should
I
get
don't think it's going to matter because every conference champions is going to be inside the top 16.
probably.
I can't
It would
conceive
just-
of a circumstance where one of the
It would
the
just-
Power 5 conference champions is not in the top
I
16.
just think that it would make for some more exciting games for whoever's top in the SEC to say, I want to go play in the championship, and then number 2 and 3 fight it out. Because then we got two teams who really give a shit. And if Alabama was playing, then it's like they're not in the conference championship because Auburn and Florida are playing each other. Now, both of y'all won't. I think it would just make more interesting games. It would eliminate a lot of shit.
Well, I mean, that is going to be the case in some conferences. Some conferences won't get, 2 and 3 teams into the playoffs.
The SEC will.
Oh, no, the SEC will probably, with a 16-team field, they'll probably get 4 or 5.
I love seeing the whole country get nuts over that shit. Fucking SEC championship. Why they played for the conference championship and they're both in the fucking playoffs. Oh, fucking the SEC won the goddamn national championship. They're just whole country is hating.
I remember years ago when I was, God, what unit was I at?
Oh, if we got to think that
No, it
far
was
back.
when I was active duty at D7. That's what it was.
Oh, the chill pills have kicked in.
And there was a lieutenant there who was a huge Texas fan. And we were talking about college football one night, and he was very civil about it. He said, "No, I love you SEC guys because you all knock one another off."
Yeah.
He said, "Y'all play one another and beat the shit out of each other, and so the odds of coming out of the SEC with no losses is really low."
Yeah. I agree.
So, and I'm like, yeah, that pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? Because Kentucky sucks, but every once in a while, Kentucky will get up for a game and find a way to beat some team that they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So the games start on the 23rd.
yeah. But I don't
Wow.
know, was there even a big game that weekend?
No, there's only 2 games, the 23rd. Iowa State, Kansas State, Idaho State, and UNLV. So the 28th. So what's going to be the first game we watch? Texas, Ohio State on the 30th,
What time is that game?
11 o'clock in the morning. Ohio State's favored by 2.5 points.
It must be at Ohio State.
It is.
Yeah, that's why. We're working that day.
Meh, it's not good.
So the first game is on the 23rd?
20.
Well, it starts on the 23rd.
Yeah.
But there's
But
nobody.
there's
There's,
only 2
nobody. Yeah,
games.
there's nobody playing until
And it's
that we
4
care about.
smaller
Yeah.
teams.
Oh, okay.
The 30th is going to be the game. It's going to be Texas, Ohio State, and that's going to be at 11, and then it's going to be Alabama, Florida State at 2:30.
Oh, okay. I've got a jersey for Remy. I need to get another one for Bentley now. He doesn't have any Alabama gear.
We'll get him an LSU jersey.
No, thank you.
Yeah, we will.
No.
Yeah.
Zeus can rock that out all he wants to, but Bentley's
I
going
don't-
to
I don't put
Bentley's
clothes-
going to be sporting the crimson red.
I don't put clothes on dogs. The dog's never even been to Alabama.
We
No,
Remy has.
Remy has, but
Yeah, but Bentley hasn't.
so he's born into an Alabama home.
Why
Fuck
don't you
that.
get him an Ole Miss jersey?
Fuck that.
Oh yeah, triple jersey because he was bought in fucking Mississippi. We live in Louisiana, and I'm from Alabama.
That would be the very definition of conflicted.
Very. That's not even a house divided.
We got to get. Well,
It's just a house confused.
we're guilty by association because we retired in Louisiana, so we got to have a Louisiana, Alabama jersey.
No.
Well,
I'm gonna get a half and half, and I'm gonna start wearing that bitch.
here's a
No.
Yeah,
No.
here's a funny story about
we retired in the state, bitch.
I don't care. I'm not supporting LSU.
Oh my god, you support the state regardless. You pay state taxes.
Only because I live here.
Exactly. This
Doesn't
is
mean
where,
I have to support
This
their
is where we
sports.
wanted to be. Oh my god.
Just because of the outdoor stuff, not because of the sport.
so
sport.
Not because of.
Men's paradise.
my former father-in-law, God rest his soul, posed to my former mother-in-law when they were trying to decide where they were going to live. He said, Alaska or Louisiana. And she was like, well, it's not going to be Alaska.
Louisiana it is.
Because he was a huge outdoorsman.
Well, Louisiana is where you want to be. That's for goddamn
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to have on the license plate Sportsman's Paradise. I don't know if it's still on there anymore. or not. Is it?
Because you've been rocking a goddamn retired Coast Guard
Yeah,
for so
you know,
long.
yeah.
Yeah, it's still on there, bro.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. You're not rocking retired Coast Guard anymore, are you?
Yeah, I am, because every time I go to that goddamn DMV, I go in, I look around, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not waiting on this shit.
A little smoke just poured out of your fucking ears. I saw that.
Does it ever not do that with somebody who has to deal with the DMV?
Oh, man.
I love the DMV.
What the? Good.
I'm kidding. I don't. I hate the DMV.
I mean, they wanted
Go get me a new handicap placard.
they wanted to turn the healthcare plan in the entire country into the DMV. I mean, I was telling people, like, you don't understand. I said, look, I spent 22 years dealing with government healthcare, and I can tell you, you're not going to want what they're going to give you if
Nope.
you go to a nationalized healthcare.
Nope.
What do you know what you're talking about? I'm like, what do you mean I don't know what I'm talking about?
Is anybody ever? Yeah, the easy. Yeah, I don't know why they think government run anything. It's like, has anything? Do you get excited about going to anything government run?
No.
DMVs,
And I work for them.
Social Security Administration. Take a ticket, go sit in line for
Yeah.
fucking 3 hours. Then you don't have the right stuff, and you got to leave, and you got to come back, pull another ticket. Maybe you can be like, all right, well,
I
was
was here
here
so I
before.
can skip.
yeah, but there's 5 other motherfuckers that are in front of you, so you still wait a couple of fucking hours, and just like, come on, people, use some common sense. Fucking idiots.
I had an appointment. I was at the DMV. This is what started it all. Why I hated it so much.
We're gonna stop talking about football.
No, we're going back to football. I just want to tell this funny
Okay,
story.
I just checking.
So I'm sitting in there. I got my little ticket. I'm waiting for my appointment to be called because I actually made an appointment that day. And there's like 12 of us in here just sitting and waiting patiently, being, behaved and everything.
Yeah.
And this lady walks in and just walks right up to somebody who's sitting at the counter, and she's in between assisting people, and she starts talking to her. It was this lady who got up and walked over to her and said, "Excuse me, we're all waiting. You can get a ticket and sit your ass in a chair just like all of us." But I don't care what you think you need. I was like, yeah, you go, girl.
Get it.
Yeah, it gets ugly at the DMV.
Yeah.
That's why I don't carry into it.
Yeah. Then that fucking crackhead mayor of New York wanting to make government run grocery stores.
Yeah,
Like,
it
dude.
doesn't work.
No, there was another city. That's right. We'll talk about that in the happy hour.
Okay.
What you got for football? Because I'm gonna go off on that guy.
I was trying to look and see what time the LSU game is that weekend of the 30th.
6:30.
Oh, so I'll be watching it at work.
Yes.
Well, I guess I won't be getting too drunk then.
I hope not.
You'll be at work.
Yeah, so I won't be getting too drunk.
God damn.
What?
It's vodka.
Don't be so judgy.
It's vodka, huh?
Well,
We had such a busy day the other day. God damn.
I'll talk about that on the happy hour too.
Okay, yeah. Such a busy day.
So for college football, my ending remarks for college football
Yeah, let's do some ending remarks. We'll go to happy hour. What you got?
is going to be, I'm going to just wait and see what that first game looks like, and then we'll go from there. I don't have much hope for Alabama this year, but
I
I
don't
do
either.
hope that they are a pleasant surprise. But unless DeBoer did some shit in the offseason and changed his coaching habits,
Yeah, I don't think so.
I just think it's going to be another ginormous disappointment.
Well, we're hoping for the better, but expecting the worst. All right. What you got?
So, just quick recap. The teams that they're ranked that I call into question the rankings,
Yep.
mostly because they have quarterbacks who haven't been proven. This is a quarterback-driven league. Let's face it. If you don't have a good quarterback, you're never going to win a championship, right? So Texas is immediately suspect because I know everybody thinks Arch Manning is the next coming of Joe Namath, but as of now, he hasn't really played any college football, especially not against some of these big-time defenses. So Ohio State, I think they're going to be pretty good. Penn State's going to be good. Georgia's going to be good. Notre Dame's going to be good. Clemson at 6. I don't know. Their quarterback's coming back, so I think they might be good. Oregon,
It's Oregon.
yeah. I think Alabama's going to be better than y'all think. I don't know if they're going to be number 8, but I think they're going to be better than you think. I think LSU's going to be better than 9. Miami,
Give or take.
yeah, and then as you go down,
It's all questionable after that.
Yeah.
It really is. Anything under 10 is just,
it's a toss-up.
yeah. Because it's going to be that same thing. They're going
Yeah.
to play one good team or one bad team and just have a bad day
I
and
feel
fuck
like
it up.
Arizona State's 11 because they made it into the playoffs last year. So they're like, okay, fine, they made it in. We'll just chunk them in there. 11.
I feel the same way. I don't think they're going to be there. They're not going to be top 15 at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's just it.
They're
I mean,
not.
we'll have to see.
Too much party time.
As far as the other SEC teams, I think Florida is going to be better than 17 when it's all said and done. I think Ole Miss will be better than 15.
I think Ole Miss will be better than 15. I think Florida's going to be probably end up somewhere where they're at now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. And South Carolina?
Depends on. They're so give or take. It's so hard to say because
I don't see them.
they'll beat the number 1 Alabama team and then lose to an unranked.
The little school teachers, teachers for the blind. or
Yeah,
something.
it's just like,
I know.
what are y'all doing? Like,
I know.
You beat the number 1 team in the country and you lost to the school deaf and blind.
I know.
Like, dude, I don't know. It's crazy.
I know. Well, it'll be entertaining like it always is.
All right. Well, that's college football. We're excited for the 20 or the 30th, 23rd. I guess we're not.
I'll
really
start
fixed.
watching on the 28th just because I like college football. And I know it's going to be 4 teams that nobody really cares about except for like a very small group of people. I
Yep.
don't care. It's college football. Watch
Yeah,
it.
fair enough.
I agree. I'm excited for college football. Like college football is fun for me. It was a lot more fun when Saban was there, but we'll see.
We'll watch it and we'll hope for the best for Alabama.
Yeah.
And
Roll
Auburn.
Tide.
And Auburn.
No.
Roll Tide and War Eagle.
No. Just Roll
Go Tigers.
And go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Tide. Ugh.
All right, I'm for all 3, so fuck it. All right, well, that was our podcast for college football. We hope you enjoyed it. We're going to do what we always do. We're going to kick off a happy hour. Have my apple juice ready. I call it apple juice on the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
YouTube's weird. They got weird rules. All right, so that's our college football. We're going to kick off this fucking happy hour. We hope you'd enjoyed it. Don't forget to slide on over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel on that. Or our channel, I should say. And we'll see you on the next podcast.
It's mostly yours.
I've got some salsa. We can have some chips and salsa.
You want to feed dogs?
Yeah, let's feed dogs.
So we're going to pause the podcast.
Yeah, let's feed dogs.
We're going to pause the podcast and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We had to take a break and feed the dogs, and we got a wild hair up our ass, and we decided to do margaritas.
Well, we're
Yeah,
cooking
so-
Mexican tonight, so might as well.
So it's going to go downhill quick. This is not going to end well.
That'll be fine. What's the worst possible scenario? I end up sleeping on your couch.
Covered in your own vomit.
Yeah, it won't get to that point. It's been a really long time since I threw up from drinking.
Well, then you might be covered in my vomit.
I don't want to. In fact, if I never do that ever again, that'll be just fine with me.
Man, it's been a long time for me.
So,
What was it? I think the last time I got ill was the Miller Lite situation.
Yeah.
Miller Lite sucks. Just so you know.
That was here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
what were the circumstances
We were
surrounding the
doing
Miller Lite?
we were doing Power Hour, and I ran out of whatever I was drinking, and then I did Miller Lite, and then it was just like,
One big gas bubble, and it was like, nope, that's not happening.
yeah, like we'd finished, and I was just like, man, I just don't fucking feel good, and I was like, bah, and I threw it up, and it was just Miller Lite foam, and it came up, and I told Tammy, like, she was watching me, and I was like, no, bitch, look, and I'm doing this.
Like, he was completely sober. It was literally, he just, the Miller Lite was like, nope, not happening,
Yeah,
bro.
I was just like,
It's because you didn't embrace your inner Joe Piscopo.
it's because I don't drink.
Miller Lite.
No, it's because I don't drink shit beer.
Miller Lite.
Yangling.
Yingling. Look, I'm a big fan of Yingling.
Yangling's good.
America's oldest brewery.
Yeah, Yangling's good. Guinness is good.
Abita makes a good beer.
Beta does make it. Andy Gator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with that shit, though.
I'm professional.
Yeah.
I should have drank 2 more that day we was doing Power Hour.
The first time I ever had Andy Gator was in Birmingham. And Kim and I had driven some Weimaraners up for Weimaraner Rescue of the South.
Oh,
And-
is that when you didn't know the...
Yeah, nobody bothered to
percentage?
tell me that shit was almost 10% alcohol. And so I'm sitting here drinking pints of it like it's
Like,
just
it's
regular
water.
beer. Got up to go to the bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? The bartender was like, well, dude, you've been drinking Andy Gator like crazy. I'm like, so what? It's beer. He's like, no, man, it's high alcohol content. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like twice what normal beer. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like, what is it, like
It's
9?
9%.
Yeah,
9?
9.
That's like every time, when your sister lived in Oklahoma, there was a bar there, and I used to I tried like all the ports and stouts and porters, and there was one that was 23%.
Yeah, it was something.
Crikey.
It was something
It was-
fucking ridiculous.
Look, I love stout and porters. It was one of the very few beers I've ever drank. I had to have a glass of water to go with it. Like, I just could not do
I'm
it.
going to need that and a water back.
Yeah, I had to have something. It just wasn't going down right or going to end well. What are the dogs doing? Yeah, he's laying his head on her back, and they're both standing. Crackhead dogs.
You and I should
TY?
go to the Chimes in Baton Rouge.
What's the Chimes?
It's a restaurant.
A restaurante?
They have that thing called Round the World where you drink, I think it's 50 different beers from 20 different countries, not all in one night.
Oh, can I?
Well, I mean, if you want to throw up a lot.
I'm not going to hurl.
But then you get a T-shirt and your name on the wall. At least that's the way it used to be. My name should be on the wall somewhere at the one at LSU, but I don't know if that one's still open or not.
Well, look that bitch up. We need to make plans.
Because I know there's another one on. There's one in Covington.
Get the fuck out.
Damn, we don't even have to go that far.
Shit, we can go. Let's shut this bitch down and go right now.
I got burrito tacos making.
Yeah, we'll have
Damn
to.
it.
We'll go tomorrow.
Wait a minute. What's tomorrow?
Sunday.
Oh, I can't go tomorrow.
Pansy.
Yes. It's called responsible.
Whatever.
If we go and they got that, I want to do that. I wouldn't want to go there and not be able to do everything. Oh, he's got to go potty again.
Yeah, we'd have to call him and ask. If the one in at Covington does around the world.
And what's it called?
Around the world.
Oh, Round the World.
Yeah.
Round the World Eatery?
No. Unless they stop doing it.
Oh, what was the name of the restaurant?
The Chimes.
Oh, there we go. That's what the Chimes. The Chimes.
Oh, maybe this is 2012. 60 different beers from 20 different countries.
Jeez.
Yeah, but I mean, it took me like, I don't know, 6 weeks to do it or something with work and everything.
Is it a full beer or is it like a shot?
It depends. No. It's a full beer.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's different then.
And
Yeah.
some of them are, some of them are only like 10 or 12 ounces, but then you get like a Chimay Ale, which is like a 16 ounce.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I get the rest of the backstory.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If it's a shot of beer, I can do. We did Power
Yeah.
Hour.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah. We can do that in an hour.
So,
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to add the chimes to list of places I want to go.
there you go. Next Friday.
Man, yeah, they got a lot of beers. That's crazy. The St. Arnold Fancy Lawnmower. What the
That's one of their
shit?
beers.
Yeah.
Well, just looking at the pictures of the chimes from Covington, it looks like they have enough beers to do it.
Yeah. Ooh, there they got a Chafuncta beer. It's an
Chafuncta.
Chafuncta. It's an IPA at 7%. And an Elysian Space Dust at 8.2. Man, I'm getting thirsty now.
Alasian Space Dust.
Agile Overclocked, 8.5.
I remember them having decent food too.
Now we're talking. Now we're getting into those beers we need to be in. Yeah, menu looks pretty good.
I mean, I remember their food being good. It's on Front Street in Covington.
Man, they got a featured liquor named Fighting Cock.
Okay.
It's a Kentucky bourbon.
Sure.
I think I might have liked to try that fucking, I think it was a rum from Alabama.
What was it called?
I have to go get it. It's on the shelf. Brad gave it to me when I went up there and did like a liquor subscription box. Sent him like a free box to review.
Yeah.
And he let me take them home. And it was fucking awful. It was exactly what you would think rum from Alabama would taste like.
Well,
I think there was ground up little hillbillies in it.
yeah, but that Irish whiskey I got you from New Orleans wasn't bad, was it?
Oh no, that was good. I actually bought another bottle of that shit. I thought
you?
that was great. Yeah, I like that shit. I just keep forgetting to buy it because I don't. The joint down the road don't have it.
They got
so
rid
I
of
gotta
it.
go. They got rid of the Around the World.
Yeah, now they have something called Beer University.
Are they going to educate you on beer?
Yeah, it says you can earn participants earn beer degrees by drinking a variety of beers.
I have 2 PhDs. I'm good. I'm good when it comes to drinking.
Yeah, but what about in beer? I know you drink, but
Well, the only reason I drink liquor is because my tolerance got higher, and there's less calories in more liquor than there is in beer.
look, that you're very right. I mean, that's one of the reasons why, people drink a lot of vodka is because ounce for ounce, it's the lowest caloric intake.
Yeah, that's the reason
This
I do
is
it.
ounce for ounce one of the highest caloric intakes.
Oh, fuck.
Vodka.
I might have to work out tomorrow. Yeah, because, all right, so what did you put? So we just made margaritas. What did you put in it? Tell everybody what we got in it and what's your ratio.
So the ratio is 2-1, 1/2. So it's, in this instance, it's 2 parts Chi-Chi's margarita mix, 1 part Jose Cuervo Gold or Especial, and 1/2 part Grand Marnier. And you can, like in my instance, they gave me a thing with metric measures on it. So I put in 1,000 milliliters of.
Motherfucker, cups
You know,
is on
if
the other
you,
side.
yeah, if you just turn it
it
over,
around.
Yeah, I
cups is
know.
on the
I
other
didn't want
side.
to use the other side.
God damn. Fuck milliliters. We're in
The
America.
math is a lot easier with milliliters.
America. Use the Merkin math.
So there's 1,000 milliliters of, and you can do it to whatever you want. You can do 1 cup of mix to 1/2 cup of tequila to 1/4 cup of Grand Marnier or triple sec, whatever your triple sec of choice is. And you can do 2 cups of mix to 1 cup of tequila to 1/2 cup of your choice of triple sec.
We'll have to take a Monday, Tuesday off sometime, and then we'll do White Russians on Sundays.
Oh, that would be good. We used to do White Russians all the time.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Got a really good recipe from the little old lady that lived a couple doors down from me.
My
back.
ex used to drink those.
Dude, we make good ones. God rest her soul.
Yeah.
She's not dead. She just had to have surgery.
Oh no, the lady that told me the recipe.
Oh,
was
okay.
dead.
I thought maybe you had taken care of something for me.
No, motherfucker, if I'd done that, I'm charging your ass.
Well, I would have been like,
It's
wait,
half-
she still owes me money.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. She is paying you.
Yeah.
Are you still getting the checks?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, good for
Slowly
you.
but surely.
Good for you. She should be making good money. She should increase the payments.
I'm lucky I'm getting anything.
Well, that's true too.
It just goes right into the savings fund for the plane.
There you go. She can help you buy your death trap.
I know,
Since
right?
there was no way I was ever going to have a plane while I was married to her. So, you know.
That'd have been the easy way to get rid of her. She said she wanted to parachute. I told her while she was jumping, there wasn't one on her. I don't know what
It was just a backpack full of rocks. I don't know.
I don't know what happened. God damn.
No, I'd probably put like toilet paper in it or something. So it feels like there's something in there.
You see, like this, you usually have shit paper on your heel as you walk out
Yeah.
of the bathroom, and it's just floating in the
Floating.
air, and unraveling as she just
As she
dies,
as
plummets
she
to her death.
descends.
Like what? Everybody's
So-
looking up in the sky, like, what the fuck is that?
I did learn something last week about aerobatics in aircraft.
Was this in one of your lessons?
Yeah, Caleb Moore and I were talking about it. If you're going to conduct aerobatics, and by definition, it's like a bank over a certain thing, or doing
Barrel
loops,
rolls?
yeah, inverting the plane. You have to have a parachute on
By rules and regulations?
by law. If you're going to do aerobatics, you have to have a parachute on.
Because you're going to fall out of the plane?
No, because planes tend to break when you do high G maneuvers.
But isn't your plane going to have a parachute?
Correct.
Your $30,000 plane's going to have a parachute?
Well, it won't be $30,000.
25?
When you buy it, the kit itself is going to be about $35,000.
Oh.
The finished price is probably going to be somewhere north of 70.
Okay. So your midlife crisis car is going to be in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can go get $100 hamburgers.
Yep. Okay. Roger that. You flew, babe, the other day, I forgot what, Friday? Did you fly Friday? 2.5 hours? Yesterday?
Yeah. Yesterday. Yeah.
Joe was like, he's been gone for 2.5 hours. He could have brought me $100 hamburger.
Except that the plane that I train in is not that fast. Only like on a good day, 115 miles an hour.
What's yours going to go?
150.
Okay. Can you do barrel rolls in your one that you're going to buy?
It's rated, I think, for like 3 or 4 G's positive and like 2 G's negative. So in theory, yes. In practice, no.
Okay. Hopefully you're not going to do it.
I have no intention of. I'm going to fly straight and level, bud.
Okay.
That's my goal, straight and level.
That's what we want. Babe, so one of the things that happened at work on Thursday,
Oh, yeah.
helicopter crashed.
Coast Guard helicopter?
No.
Oh.
Onto a barge.
Oh, son of a bitch. Are you kidding me?
No, it was the weirdest shit ever.
It burned it up. In fact, when I saw the photo, I thought, wow, it
Yeah.
doesn't even look like a helicopter.
Oh, my God.
It
what
was-
happened?
It was I mean, it was I didn't know they made helicopters this small, to be honest with you.
Was it like a little bubble looking helicopter?
The pictures I saw were burnt, so I
Oh.
don't know what it looked like beforehand.
All right.
I mean, I'm only laughing. I'm not laughing at the deceased. It's just that I just saw burnt pictures of
How
it.
did
So
he
he was so apparently they're these tiny little helicopters they use to work on power lines,
Okay.
and they were putting the what are they called, the balls you can see,
Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but they're the big ass balls, orange and yellow balls that they put on
the
high
sight
tension lines.
yeah, the sight balls that go on fucking high power.
you
So
can-
planes don't hit 'em.
So nobody can,
Yeah.
yeah, so you don't run
So
into
they
them.
were
Sure.
doing some kind of work of some sorts, and then they clipped one and crashed onto a red flag barge.
What is a red flag barge?
Go boom.
Yeah, flammable stuff.
Go boom.
So it couldn't have been any worse. Like they literally was like
I mean, they got the,
Murphy's
I mean,
Law at this point.
it really was, but
Like they couldn't have landed on like a regular barge. That,
yeah, I don't know there's no pictures or video of like how it happened. They just showed like the work that the helicopter does, and then they showed a picture of a helicopter on the news. But yeah, they clipped something and then crashed onto a red flag barge.
I'm trying to find what kind of helicopter it was.
It was fucking
Was
crazy.
did everyone on the barge die too, or just
No,
the people in the helicopter?
consequently, there was nobody on the barges doing any work whatsoever, so they didn't even know what was going on until they was like, what the hell was that?
Oh shit!
And walked out and looked, and then, well, the barge is on fire because the helicopter crashed onto it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How do you put that out?
With fire suppressing.
It
Like,
didn't,
do
it
the
didn't
people
set off anything on the barge.
do the people on the barge, are they in
Oh,
charge
yeah,
of putting that out, or do they have to like call somebody?
No, they got firefighting stuff on there.
Okay, well, we can talk about this for just a minute because this is probably not something your husband's ever spoken to you about. But you get a lot of training about fighting fires on board boats.
Sure, I do
One of
remember
the
that.
reasons why they give you training is that for every minute a fire goes unattended, it doubles in intensity.
Sure, makes sense.
So at 1 minute, let's say it's at 1. At 2 minutes, it's at 2. At 3 minutes, it's at 4. At 4 minutes, it's at 8. At 5 minutes, it's at 16.
Yeah,
So you have to be able to put a fire out quickly. Otherwise, things get out of control, real quickly.
Yeah,
Assuming it still has a fuel source. But the problem with the red flag barge is
the whole thing is
they're
a fuel
big and
source.
there's lots of fuel there.
So it didn't actually destroy the barge.
No, they had it put out pretty quick, and it didn't really do a whole lot of damage to the barge because, I mean, the only thing that was near, like when the helicopter was so small when it crashed onto the barge, that there's not a whole lot of damage to the barge, but it was just like what fume vents that were there, and it was smoking it and shit. So it didn't get down into the fucking actual product. Goodness gracious, Remy. Yes, I love you too, girl.
Did you see Black Hawk Down?
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember the Little Friends in Black Hawk Down? It was a Hughes 500.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah, the Little Friends in Black Hawk Down, the ones that are just gunships.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's what it was? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was super
It's
tiny.
one of the fastest spinning rotor heads in the world.
Yeah, it was super tiny next to that barge.
Jeez, that sucks.
Yeah, that was a bad day.
Yeah, both people were killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know.
that's awful. That's
And
horrible.
then shit like that, and then I'm sitting there going, damn, and baby kangaroo wants to get an airplane. He wants me to fly with him.
I'm not going to be flying around high tension lines.
This just shit happens.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, if it's your time, it's your time anyway. But
why chance it though and like put yourself?
I mean, I'm going for $100 hamburgers. He's buying.
I want to go for $100 hamburger too.
Okay.
Well, I'll have drinks while he flies back and picks you up because he can only have one person in this goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's the law. That's me.
Because I mean, we established
passenger.
talking about the other day that you can't have a Cessna because the
Actually,
Cessnas are too much.
No, now, so it came out with something called Mosaic. And it stands for, let me see, hang on.
Is there a scenario to where me and Tammy are both going to get $100 hamburgers with you?
That's a really interesting conversation. Mosaic stands for the modernization of special airworthiness certification. God, I can't even talk. I ain't even drinking.
Apparently.
So they changed a lot of the stuff that, and this is all about light sport, aircraft and sport pilots. That's what it directly addresses. And it used to be the limit was 1,320 pounds. That's how they decided what a light sport aircraft was, right? And
Is that like plain weight empty?
that's gross weight.
Okay.
That's max with people, fuel, all
Oh,
kinds.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, when somebody refers to gross weight, that's a maximum that the plane can weigh with whatever you put into it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of. There's no air police.
Oh no, when you build your own plane and the FAA comes out to certify it for flight,
Yeah, but
it gets weighed.
Yeah, but if you want to go fly and you're 100 pounds over,
You don't
Like-
do it.
like
no,
nobody-
you don't do it. It's a bad idea.
but is anybody checking you before you take off?
Well, of course not.
That's what I'm saying.
But they'll be checking you after you crash that plane. Bad things happen when you're overweight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was just curious about like, if you're speeding, a cop gets you and gives you a ticket. There's no fucking air police.
No.
To be like, pull over. I want to weigh your plane.
In fact, that was one of the conversations that came up about this very thing, because now a Cessna 172 meets the definition of a light sport aircraft, because the definition now is if it lands at 59 knots or lower in clean configuration, then it is, and it's 4 seats or fewer, then it is a light sport aircraft.
Yeah, but what we talked about though was the plane's too goddamn expensive, right? Aren't
You mean a
Cessnas-
Cessna 172?
Yeah, they're.
It's yes, they are.
Essentially, you can't get a Cessna for $70,000, right?
Well, you can if you want a really old one.
Oh, 1950s version.
Yeah, yeah.
That doesn't sound safe.
So, but the thing about what's going to happen is that it means that, like, a lot of flight schools are now going to be able to use 172s for student pilots that even don't want a private pilot certificate, that just want a sport pilot certificate.
And the sport pilot, again, is just, I can fly a plane and avoid everybody.
So the requirements that exist right now, and we can talk about what I think is going to happen afterwards, but right now it's one passenger, below 10,000 feet above sea level, or 2,500 feet above ground level, whichever one is higher. So like if you're flying through the mountains and you are going through a 10,000 foot pass, you can fly at 12,500 feet.
God.
What?
It just sounds terrible.
And then
We're at 12,000 feet in a tiny little airplane.
dude, it happens all the time.
Oh, I know it does.
And then, so the requirements before that were you can only fly during daytime. So like nautical twilight to nautical twilight, which is, 25, 30 minutes before sunrise to 25, 30 minutes after sunset.
Okay, yeah.
That has since changed, because now you can get an endorsement that allows a sport pilot to fly at night. You have to get training.
Yeah, as I said, you don't want to fly at night, right?
I have no interest in flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we've seen way too much fucked up shit at night with aircraft.
Everything's harder at night.
Yeah.
You've been on a ship. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've driven ships at night a lot, and I can tell you everything is harder at night.
Yep.
And I know people are going to be
even
like,
more so in the fucking air.
the air is so calm at night. I'm
No,
like, yeah,
it's
so
not.
whatever. I
No,
don't
fuck
care.
that.
Everything's harder at night.
Yeah, screw all that.
So you'll be able to fly at night if you get an endorsement, which I'm not worried about. You could fly in, it used to be you couldn't fly in controlled airspaces unless you had a endorsement. And I think that's still probably the case, is that if you want to fly, because it's divided up into A, B, C, D, and E airspace.
Is that the upside down
wedding cake?
Yeah.
Yes.
That works for me. So that's the reason I was asking.
Yeah. So like there's 37, I think, in the country. Those are big airports.
yeah, I was gonna say
New
that's-
Orleans, Atlanta.
Yeah.
All the ones in New York, Chicago,
Yep.
San Francisco, LA, that kind of stuff. And then B is B is not as big as A, and it's a little bit bigger than C. I think New Orleans is an A.
Oh God, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Lakefront, I think, is a C.
I can see that.
Um,
Because that's a tiny little airport.
yeah, it is.
It's
a
not
tiny
the
little-
pond jumper like down the road back here where you go from.
Yeah, St. Tammany.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not small as that, obviously, but it has 2 runways too.
St. Tammany does?
No, oh God, no. St. Tammany has 1.
Yeah,
Slidell only has 1.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Bogalusa only has 1.
You said Bogalusa was nice, right?
Yeah, Bogalusa is a nice airport. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, it used to be an old military base.
Yeah, but everybody probably knows about how bad Bogalusa's been.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because
There's a lot
what?
of crime.
Yeah, because the governor was talking about calling in the National Guard or some shit because it was just getting so rampant. It's just like,
I think the mayor or something was implicated in
yeah, it's like
a
what
bunch
is
of shit that
yeah,
was
it's like
going
what's
on.
going on in that fucking city,
And actually,
man?
the airport the operator, the guy in charge of running the airport, was implemented in something.
Oh, get the fuck
Yeah.
out! The
like
whole
drugs being smuggled in or something.
Jesus Christ.
He would shut down the airport apparently for like a couple hours once a week or something, and like stuff came in. That,
Oh my God. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Jesus. Did you see that fucking sheriff of I don't know, not sheriff, some big city police chief was just
his
implementing.
cops turned him in on something. I saw the article. I
You
didn't
saw
read
it.
it.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. He was taking advantage. I think it was like 50 grand that he was extorting from a local a weed distributor or some shit.
What?
Yeah. It was so funny. He was oh, what was he? A pro immigrant. He was left leaning and he got fucking caught. That's I don't know how else to say it. He got fucking caught fucking extorting a goddamn weed farm. Like, dude, seriously, you're the chief of police and you're doing shady shit like that. You gonna look it up?
Well, it's coming up all Louisiana stuff. It wasn't here in Louisiana, was it?
No, I don't. I can't remember where it was at, honestly. Oh, she wants you to try the burrito taco meat.
Yeah, that doesn't suck.
Doesn't suck. She usually does. She usually does really fucking good. She's come a long way from ketchup and noodles.
Wait a minute. What is this?
They ain't no telling.
2 days ago, former Golden Meadow police chief arrested for deleting over a decade of records in Louisiana. Be shot down in Golden Meadow. His rabbi cut off.
God damn. Oh my God. Wow. Some cop being crooked near cutoff.
I know,
Louisiana.
right?
Yeah, it's surprising. What's the population to cut off? 300 people?
Probably about that. Yeah.
It's not the same spoon you give him, is it? No.
Yeah, it
Thank
is.
God.
You can share my spit.
Nope. No shit. Yeah, like you said, that doesn't suck. I'm for that.
You know, I saw it. I don't remember where I saw it though, but I know it was on something. Let me see if it's listed. Canada shreds tens of thousands of jobs as Trump's tariffs dent plans.
Specifically, Suffolk County
Holy shit,
Sheriff.
they got a video of that meteor coming down. Wow.
What meteor?
The one that crashed through a roof in Georgia.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Holy shit.
That'll ruin your day.
Yeah, that will make things not fun. So it was a Suffolk County sheriff was arrested and indicted on federal extortion charges, allegedly pressuring a cannabis company executive for $50,000 investment deal and later demanding a full refund when the investment lost value.
Yeah.
He faces up to 20 years in prison if found guilty.
He should have just taken his losses.
Yeah. Nobody wants to do that.
Video shows Russian resort chairlift snap midair, sending tourists plummeting. Okay, let's not go to Russia and go on a chairlift.
Man, yeah, that's space route.
I know,
That
right?
meteor, dude, that's crazy. Cosmic time capsule. The meteorite left a hole in the floor about the size of a large cherry tomato. What?
Oh, it was a small one.
What the?
Cherry tomato is like a little grape tomato.
Yeah, it's a little bitty.
It's
a
a
little
bitty.
bitty tomato.
The meteorite left a hole in the floor about the size of a large cherry tomato. What the shit? It's been determined to be billions of years old and to predate Earth.
Okay.
Man, that's crazy. The homeowner didn't know they had actually had a clean hole through the roof through the air duct. They knew about the hole in the roof. They didn't know it went through the air duct, through one side of the air duct and the other side. A couple of feet of insulation, then through the ceiling. 10-foot high ceiling, slanted frame. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a tiny little thing. That was a big ass fucking fireball for
I know, for something
to
that
leave
small.
a fucking cherry tomato sized hole in the fucking floor.
Yep.
That's fucking insane. Man. How much longer we got till food's ready?
15 minutes, and then I got to make the tacos. I got to make them because I got to dip the tortillas in the sauce and then fry them and make them. And then you can put whatever you want to on them. I'm just going to make a platter of them.
Oh, we're doing fancy shit today. Holy smokes.
They made homemade pico de gallo. And I got some
Trump?
fresh cilantro, aka soap. If you want to put that on
You
there
put
too.
soap in it?
No. Cilantro tastes like soap to
It
me.
does taste like soap.
What in the... Jesus Christ. Somebody comment, does cilantro taste like soap?
Yeah, it's like a legit thing.
That's why you really only find people who feel two ways about cilantro.
You either
they love
like it or they hate it.
Yeah, or it tastes like soap.
It tastes like soap to me.
All right, well, I want our listeners to comment on that.
Okay.
See how many, there's going to be like, y'all two say it tastes like soap. Everybody's going to be like, I love cilantro.
But to me, like pickled ginger tastes like soap.
I don't
you
think
get
I've
on
ever
sushi?
had pickled ginger.
I don't put ginger on sushi. I think
Oh,
it
like
tastes
the-
terrible.
Is that the?
The
Yeah, the little
pink-
shaved
stuff?
stuff. Yeah.
That's why I brought
I
up
don't
sushi.
like that either.
Sushi
But-
sounds good.
But like my sister, she'll put cilantro on everything if she could.
Okay.
And I just am like, you're just making it taste like soap. That's all I
Okay.
taste. If I have anything with an overpowering amount of cilantro, it tastes like soap to me.
I can have like a really slight amount and it's okay, but the ex used to love cilantro, put that shit on everything, and I'm like, make mine before you put any
Put
of
all that in there. Yeah.
Or maybe that's why she kicked you to the curb.
Because you didn't like cilantro. That's a deal breaker, motherfucker.
It's as good a reason as any other.
I got to cook your shit and then do my own and then do something special
She
with
never
yours.
bothered to tell me why she kicked me to the curb. So
I can tell you why.
Because you didn't like cilantro.
Cilantro hate fucker.
yeah, I guess that's me. Huh?
That'll teach you to hate cilantro.
Well, I didn't ask her to eat cracklins, so
Cracklins are good.
cracklins are good.
Fried flesh.
Yuck.
You don't like cracklins?
I do not.
No. She's super weird.
They're keto.
They are keto friendly, aren't they?
There's no carbs in them whatsoever.
It's so funny that she wants to be like, yeah, roll tide, but she doesn't like barbecue. She doesn't like cracklins.
I like barbecue, but I
She
only
don't like pig feet.
I like your
hog
barbecue
maw.
sauce. I don't like just random barbecue
so
sauce.
she wouldn't like the place up the road.
Probably not.
I think that place has good food.
I do too. I thought it was great.
If they had baked potatoes, I would have.
They have expanded their menus.
Have they?
Yeah, it was a lot this time. Like it was a lot more than
Yeah.
the first time we got
It's a lot
there.
more than just barbecue now.
Yeah, it's more. It's like a double wide trailer, but it's more restaurant now than bar. So they
Yes.
got the U-shaped bar, like U-shaped bar, and everything else is restaurant now.
Yeah.
So it was super weird to be in there and just be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, we sat outside last time because there was no place to sit inside, but now,
Jeez.
Bunch of places inside.
yeah. Everybody sat
I mean, I
inside.
guess they're doing so good because I mean, there was what that lady, couple of tables over, was like, "No, we drove from Mississippi to come try this because we heard it was real good." You didn't hear that lady saying that?
No.
Yeah, she was like, "We came from Mississippi. We wanted to try it."
We drove to Mississippi to have sushi, so.
I mean, we did. That place was good.
Oh, no, that place has good
That's,
sushi.
that's super surprising to say. There's a good sushi place
Yeah.
in
In
Mississippi because they're known for
Fried catfish.
white trash. That's all they're known for.
The front porch barbecue place, right?
Hmm?
The barbecue place. What is that? It's not the front porch or.
Oh, I don't know, something side.
Yeah. I've never been there. I've seen the signs on it every
Yeah.
time I'm driving down I-10.
Yeah,
So,
we got to do a review, a podcast one time on like reviews of restaurants.
okay.
Because if any of the listeners, we both do Google Maps reviews.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to look us up on Google Maps and see what we review for restaurants and stuff, because we've been to some really good places.
That last Mexican joint that we went to in Covington was
Dude,
good.
that was super fancy.
Yeah, it was a little swanky for us.
What was? Yeah, we did not fit in with the theme.
They didn't care. Our money was good.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't fusion, but it was something fancy.
Yeah, it was like I would hesitate to call it necessarily. It was probably more Spanish cuisine than it was Mexican cuisine.
Yeah, they had something they specifically said. I just can't remember what it was because I think of fusion is like two of them, but it was like pinky out kind of joint. They were real fancy with their food.
It was good though.
Yeah, they were real fancy.
It
I'm
was
gonna
really
take
good.
you there one day.
Okay.
Do you like Mexican food?
Yeah.
She's making Mexican
I'm
food.
making Mexican food tonight.
I'm not sure that burrito tacos qualify.
They're Mexican.
Well, it's certainly an American.
Well, Mexico is part of North America.
It's not Merkin. I mean, damn. How much more do I have to say? It's Merkin.
Okay, that's fine.
God damn.
Let me see. What was the name of that place we went to in Covington?
Fuck, I don't know.
Cantonal Artesian Restaurant.
Artesian. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Artesian.
It had a really cool little outside area where, if it wasn't 105 degrees.
Yeah, if it wouldn't burn your balls off.
Yeah.
I like those fucking those memes they keep showing. They're just like, how hot is it? And they show like the Earth, Mars, and then they show the state right next to the sun. That's how hot it is. It's like, yeah, it was pretty good.
But like a Friday night in October, that place would be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Did they not have any like fans and shit out there?
No, I think they did, but there was nobody sitting outside. I mean, we went there for lunch in August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was inside. Nobody was. It wasn't even a thought on anyone's mind to sit
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, sure. I would like to have a pile of sweat next to my food. Thank you.
Can you bring me a glass of water, please? Sure, here, sir. Here you go.
pile
can't
of
even-
sweat.
I can't even
I
enjoy
need
my
it
I
for my
can't even
sweaty
enjoy my
balls.
margarita because I'm sweating too goddamn
sweat.
much.
Yeah.
Sweating my ass off. Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah. See, there you go. There's a little video that showed the outside area. Hang on a minute. Let's go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Come on. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they showed
Okay.
a wok.
Yeah.
They have a wok at a Mexican joint.
I got to walk.
Yeah.
That's walking ridiculous. Yeah, that place. Yeah, Artesian.
Oh yeah, I can see how you say it's fancy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
a little fancy.
it's a little bougie.
Yeah, I mean they had the ceiling.
It was like super tall.
No, it wasn't that. It had like a lattice work or some shit, and then it had like fake plant growth on it.
Are
And
you
it-
sure it was fake?
Oh yeah, that was fake.
Could have been real.
And we went to the Pink Agave, didn't we? With
Oh, we did get pink agave. Was
Megan.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
pink agave was
That's
real
right.
good.
That was a fun day.
Yeah.
We were cutting up all day on that.
Well, that's when we went to
That's
the
when you guys
goddamn Legion.
ended up
I know.
at the Legion.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was when y'all made fun of me because y'all like, we're going to go to the American Legion out here in North Shore. And I was like, I'm going to get a haircut. Fuck you guys. And then you were like, the Legion here on the North Shore is so fancy, it doesn't serve alcohol. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, fuck you guys. I told you don't go there. We need to be in white trash, and the North Shore is not white trash. Stay in
yeah.
your lane. Stay in your lane.
Yeah, it's certainly not. It's more.
The North Shore is so snooty, and it's so weird to say that about a fucking little town in.
Look, you think Covington and Mandeville are? You ought to go roll up the street to Folsom.
Folsom snooty?
Dude, it's horse farms.
That's a different kind of snooty, though.
Well, it's still money.
I mean,
It's still big money, no whammies.
yeah, but that's different. Like you're thinking like snooty is just like big houses and everybody, all the fucking housewives fucking talk and their husbands are doctors and lawyers and knob gobblers and shit. And then you fucking think of like horse money. That's just different, dude. They're still wearing
I'd rather
cowboy.
a small house on a whole shitload of acres.
So a horse farm,
Yeah, pretty much.
a whore farm, a horse farm,
Well, that's what I had before I got kicked to the curb.
a whore farm.
Something like that. We had horses. Wanted to have mules.
Did you have horse?
No, we didn't have horse.
Oh, damn. You could have made some money.
Woodville was a really small town. It's like 730 people or something. I'm pretty sure you couldn't get away with it there.
The smaller the town, the more you can get away with. Just from the article you read, there was somebody doing some fucked up shit and cut off Louisiana.
Oh, you're right about that.
So, wow.
Yeah, that's fair. That's really fair.
All right. So, apparently Stefan felt incomplete from our last podcast on military and mental health.
Why?
He wanted to talk more about mental health.
Well, then he had an opportunity. Why didn't he seize upon it?
No, so that's just for us and our listeners. The next episode is going to be mental health again.
Okay.
Just so we know, because he was like, he wanted to talk more about it, and I was really surprised. Because, I mean...
Well, I mean, he's been doing his therapy pretty,
Yeah, but he...
and from what he said, it's helping him. So.
Yeah, it was just... I liked hearing him talk about it because he was just... The way he described like boot camp and the way the Marines taught him. And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, but they didn't teach me how to decompress and change.
Yeah.
They just said, that's bad. Everything in life is rage. That's bad. Go get it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that was a really good way to put it. And that helped me understand. I was just like, oh, shit. Okay. Well,
They didn't teach him how to deprogram. the-
yeah. And
the-
that's what he's learning
the
now. So, I mean, yeah.
deprogramming.
So it was great to hear him
They don't
actually
want
talk
people
about
to
that.
deprogram.
They don't
But I
care,
mean,
but
yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's, I guess maybe the Marines, if they're teaching you everything is rage and anger and go kill the bad guy, but they don't teach you anything when they let you go for whatever reason, then that's just, I mean, I feel like that's kind of a failure.
yeah, I agree.
Oh, before we go, I have a question. So you've heard about this whole 320 thing with the airman getting shot by an uncommanded discharge?
I have not.
Oh, you haven't?
I have not.
There's an Air Force. I don't know if he's a reservist or something, but
You're not talking about the Georgia thing, right?
no. This was
Prayers to those guys, by the way.
I don't know what that is. Let me see.
You didn't hear that at Fort something. There was a fucking base, army base in Georgia, and some dude, some 25, 27-year-old cat came in and wound up like shooting 5 different army guys. Went on-
Oh, okay.
went on a shooting rampage, and like they fucking tackled his ass.
Okay,
You didn't
no.
hear about it?
God,
Yeah.
no.
Like he shot, I think he shot 5 people, but they subdued him. I think it was. And everybody that got shot is recovering.
Jesus.
There was a couple of them that had to have a couple of surgeries and shit, but I mean, like they all fucking made it and they got the guy, but it was just some guy just went nuts at a fucking army base.
Okay.
Yikes.
This is at F.E. Warren Air Force Base in Wyoming. And the story went the kid took off his gun belt with the 320. In this case, I think it was an M18 or it was M17, which is the same thing. Set it on top of a desk or something, and it went off spontaneously and shot him in the chest.
Huh.
I'm with Brad. Huh?
So everybody was like jumping on SIG, like, see, their pistols are shit. They need to go back and redesign it, yada, 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 yada.
Wait a minute, is this an other guy's situation? Desk pop. Like, what? Nobody's desk popping.
Well,
They were very convincing.
like yesterday or the day before, the Air Force arrested a dude for making false charges and charged him with negligent manslaughter in this case. So here's what I think is funny, because these assholes are all over YouTube about uncommanded discharge. Oh, you can do this, and if you pull the trigger back to the wall and you tap the slide, the gun will go off. I'm like, you pulled the trigger, asshole. Of course the gun goes off.
Yeah, right.
You know? I mean, really? Third rule of gunfire or gun usage. If you're not ready to shoot something, your finger shouldn't be on the goddamn trigger.
Yeah.
That's simple. And all these guys are showing, because I saw a video of a guy, he's like, I'm going to take this screw and I'm just going to pull the trigger back to the wall. I'm going to wedge it in there. I'm like,
So you're already pulling the
so
trigger.
you're pulling the trigger, asshole.
Yeah.
And you're surprised that the gun goes off.
Yep. I mean, we all know accidents happen, and accidents happen all the time.
So
and,
I think
and
it's going to be
deadly
interesting
with
because the
guns, but-
FBI has come out and said the pistol is fine. There's no problems with it.
And it was the SIG?
It was a SIG 320. Yeah, it's the military version of the 320, which is, depending on whether you get the compact or the full size, it's an M18 or an M17.
Gotcha. Okay.
And they just arrested a dude for negligent manslaughter and false statements concerning this incident.
Oh, really?
So what it looks like preliminarily is something happened. They might have had a negligent discharge, and he tried to pawn it off with, because
Oh,
there
it was a SIG thing.
yeah,
I didn't do it.
the
fucking
SIG just
gun-
went
yeah.
off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah. Because there's all these cops that have had
Accidental discharges.
yeah, and I'm always like, it was in his holster. So what else was in his holster? Did something work its way in there? He didn't pay attention to it?
Dude, every time I put an in-waist holster on, when I put the gun in, I'm always looking at my,
That's mine.
I'm always looking at my clothing.
Yeah.
To make sure,
You don't get caught on something.
there's like something in the way, because like that's where it happens. Just like that lady, the lady putting her fucking thing in there, and
Yeah.
it's like something's in the way. Like, because I mean, you're supposed to have What's an average pistol trigger pull? Four and a
Something like
half,
that,
four and a
four and a
half
half pounds.
something like that. Yeah. So I mean, it's like that's not a whole lot of weight,
No, it's not.
and it's just like it doesn't take a little down
Oh,
force
no,
on
you
it.
get
and
something caught in it and you shove it
it's
into your
going-
holster, it can
it's
go
going
off.
off. Yeah.
Here's what I know. I have 2 320s. One of them with probably 15,000 rounds through it, and the other one with probably 10,000 rounds through it.
Those are the ones you go to the shooting schools with.
Yep.
You've
And
never had an
and it-
accidental discharge.
well, not just that. I know probably half a dozen people who have 320s with just as high of a round count. And we draw and holster our pistols sometimes 30 times a day. And we've never had
An accidental discharge.
uncommanded discharge.
Uncommand. Is that what
Yeah,
they're?
there's
uncommand-
been negligent discharges.
Yeah.
I have a negligent discharge.
Do you?
When I was transferring from my left hand to my right hand. Yeah. We had been shooting support hand, and I was transferring it from a left hand to a right hand, and my brain got all fucked up.
You stuck your finger in the trigger,
I stuck my finger in the trigger, bang, and I was pointing downrange.
but you've never had one like cleaning or doing anything.
No.
Is that the only one you ever had?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't had one yet. Knock on wood.
I don't really consider that to be one, but,
I mean, I've got 2 friends, and consequently, one of them is or I don't know if he was an NRA certified shooting instructor, and had an accidental discharge while cleaning a gun, and it was a 22. So I mean, it hit sheetrock, and that was it. And then I got another guy, that friend of mine that who taught me how to cook barbecue. He had an accidental discharge while he was cleaning a gun as well, but they took all his because he was on a base.
So my question would be, did you not clear the firearm before you went to go clean it?
Well, double rack, look down the chute.
Yeah. Lock the slide back. Look down the barrel. Look down the grip. There's nothing in there.
Yeah. Drop the mag, double rack, crack it again, look down the
Yeah.
chute. You'll see brass. Brass is
If
going
there's
to.
a pistol a round in the barrel, you'll see it.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you don't see it, it's not going to go off.
Yeah. I mean, I know accidents happen, but I'm just glad that those 2 scenarios that I'm talking, I particularly know, I'm glad that ended well, where it was just hitting sheetrock or something stupid.
I mean, I'm not going to say that. I'm not judging the people that have that stuff go off, because
Accidents happen. It's fine.
there are a million things to distract you from stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate in that even when I was married, I would go to the garage and clean firearms or reload or whatever.
Yeah.
So there are no distractions except for that fucking cat sometimes. But, other than that,
Fucking cats. We're dog families. Fuck cats.
well, I have a big old honking scar.
You got battle scars from the cat?
Well, no, it wasn't from the cat. I was sharpening a brush axe, right? It was in a vise, and I was sharpening a brush axe.
The fuck?
Do you know what a brush axe is?
Yeah, I know what a brush is.
It's a hateful device.
It's you don't want to be brushed.
So I had a file,
I'll tell you that.
and I was sharpening it because it was dull as shit. And Sam, unbeknownst to me, was on the top shelf in the garage. And right as I'm pushing his file down the brush axe, he decides he wants to jump out.
Oh, come on.
It startled the shit out of me, and I can't remember. It's one of the fingers. I can't remember which one it is, but all the way to the bone. 'Cause
Oh,
the brush
no.
axe was not really sharp.
Oh, damn.
So I went, oh crap, that's bad. Put my hand over it, stop the bleeding. I go inside. There's the only person that's at the house is my former sister-in-law, and I'm like, Kelly, I need to go to the ER. She's like, what'd you do? I said, I cut myself. She's like, let me see. I'm like, no, you don't want me to do that. I said, it's going to start bleeding a lot. She's like, come on, you know I'm a nurse. Let me see. I was like, okay. Pull my hand away. Sure shit, man. Blood pours everywhere.
Yeah.
She's like, oh. Yeah. She grabs a dish towel, puts it on there. Hold that there. I'm like, yeah, I already knew that, Kelly. And she's like, okay, I'm going to take you to ER. You got to let me finish putting on my makeup.
Oh, get the fuck out. She did
That's
not.
a Southern woman for
Oh,
you, man.
my fucking God. Let
was
me
like,
put
okay.
my fucking Oh, my God.
I was like, okay, whatever it takes.
Is it starting to clot? Yeah, give me 20 minutes. I got to finish prettying up this thing. I just like, no, bitch. We got to go now.
That was like 10 really bad days for me because I did that.
Good
and I
Lord.
had a bunch of
10
stitches.
really bad days.
Yeah, because 10 days later, we had a tornado. Like 8 days later, we had a tornado,
Jesus
and we
Christ.
lost 2 live oak trees. So myself and our neighbor were cutting up the live oaks and splitting them out. We had ran a log splitter, and we got down to like the base of the tree, and we were trying to force it into the splitter, and it didn't want to go. It didn't want to go. It didn't want to go. And then all of a sudden, it went. And I was wearing leather gloves, and my hand was in between the splitter and the steel support for. I mean, the log and the steel support for the splitter.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had more pain in my life. And it was funny because Glenn was standing there. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I don't think so, Glenn." He's like, "Take the glove off." I'm like, "No, I don't want to. I don't want to see.
yeah.
I don't want to see. No." He's like, "You got to take it off, Joey." I'm like, "No, Glenn." And he pulled the glove off, and like you can see the scar right there. The whole tip of my finger was just hanging loose.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's like, "Oh, we gotta get you to the doctor." I'm like, "Oh, I don't feel so good," which is funny because like the one where I cut my finger, that one didn't faze me at all because it was clean, you know.
Yeah.
But this one, it was ugly. Oh, it was ugly.
Yeah, see, that's I don't know. That's something about me. Like needles don't bother me. You can poke me all day long. My thing is, I'm not gonna watch. So if I get like every time I've been injured, I can't look at it. Like I get enraged. I'm just like, I am fucking hurt. And now I'm fucking angry, and I can't look at it. I'm just like, no, because I'm gonna get more angry, and that's not. I need to be calm because you're injured. Which get you to medical care. Just like no,
I went
don't look.
because the Coast Guard had a contract with the walk-in clinic place in Baton Rouge, and that's where I'd gone to get the first stitches. And so I went back there 10 days later.
10 days later, they're like,
and I'm walking in, and the PA, he's like, he was an Army PA who had gotten out. He's like, "You look familiar." I'm like, "Yeah, you did this 10 days ago." He's like, "What the hell's going on now?" I was like, "This." He's like, "Oh, that's a bad one." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, that's fine. We'll get that one sewn up and we'll take those stitches out of that one. You won't have to make a special trip back for it." I was like, "Thanks."
see, that's when you should have been like, my wife beats me.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
what you should have been like. Yeah, it's dangerous at home. I don't know what to tell you.
She
What?
grabbed my finger with vice grips.
She tried to kill me, and I defended myself. That was a defensive wound.
There you go.
You could have easily sold that as a defensive wound. Like she tried to come at me with a knife.
Yeah, except that time she didn't. She wasn't ready to divorce me because I hadn't built her a house yet.
All right, so never build your bitches' houses.
There you go.
Is that's kind of what I heard.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. You didn't build this one; you just bought it, right?
Yeah, we got to pick out a few things because it wasn't. It's like 80% complete, so we were able to change like I don't know 3 things, like flooring and stuff, but everything was basically done. I still want to fucking move.
To where?
Consequently, probably Mississippi.
Yeah.
I want 40 acres.
Well, this is not a work time thing, then.
It's not a work time thing.
Yeah, you can't have that while you're trying to work in Mississippi unless you're going to pull a Scott.
Well, I don't know. I just want fucking 40 acres and a house in the middle so I can set up booty traps.
That's what I want in Tennessee.
Booty traps. That's for our Goonie fans. They know what booty traps is.
Booty trap.
That's what I said. Booby traps.
That's what I want in Tennessee just because the weather's better up there. Up around 4,000 feet where it gets nice and cool.
I mean, I feel like we're going to be friends long enough. We can just find something and split it. Stay on your end, I'll stay on mine, and we can split the defensive shit. It's cheaper for booty
Build the houses back to back. That's your free fire zone. This is my free fire zone.
You shoot that way, I got this way. We're at 180 on both sides. We're good. That means that 180 from whatever direction we're facing, we're fucking in a competition. No matter what's going on, we're in. No, that was mine. No, that was mine, bitch. No, I got that. No, you didn't. Mine was first. I
You
heard
shot
my-
across the line.
That actually sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's just like now it's a fucking challenge. No, I got that motherfucker. You didn't.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah,
People are going to think badly of us for saying stuff like that.
There's not enough people that fucking listen to this shit. That don't fucking matter.
You never know. There might
Yes.
one day be, and then they're going to go back and listen to the old stuff.
We were big in Malta.
I know, Wes. I think it's so weird.
I don't fucking understand it. Thank you, Malton people. I had to look. I didn't know where Malta was at. I had to Google it. I was like, where the fuck is Malta at?
And apparently it's its own independent country.
That's fuck. I don't know. We were 14 out of 30 when it come to leisure.
So weird.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in Malta is going to give a fuck about college football though.
You think?
Although if they do, that would be super fucking funny to be like, no, I am big into college football.
You never know. There might be a bunch of U.S. expats that live in Malta.
Maybe. Does it usually come up for expats? Usually it's the Philippine area, Southeast Asia, Thailand.
That's where what's his face is going to retire, right?
Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he wanted to go down. And it's funny, I looked that shit up, and that's fucking legit. Like, there's all those fucking countries down there are super, but it's still weird, though. It's just like, okay.
I want to spend a few months a year in Costa Rica when I retire.
Oh, I don't.
Why? I want to spend the winter down there in the rainforest.
I've been to Costa Rica. I'm good.
Did you go to the rainforest?
No, but I know what a rainforest looks like on the TV, so I'm good.
This is not a sea level rainforest. It's at like 4,000 feet.
That's okay. I'm good. I know what
Okay.
I know what a fucking rainforest looks like. I'm good. They make lots of oxygen. Thank you, rainforest.
Yeah, but you know what's the number one producer of oxygen on the planet?
Plants.
Plankton.
Plankton's over plants.
Yeah, well, I mean, plankton is a plant.
It's in the water,
Exactly.
and the whales eat them.
Correct.
So the whales are. So we need to kill whales because they're fucking up the oxygen.
The Japanese got that covered.
Damn, the Chinese, man. I got better. I got higher standards in my head for Japanese than I do
Did
China.
you ever see the Sea Shepherd thing?
You have to. No, I was gonna say be more specific, but no, I'm pretty sure I haven't because.
There's a group of idiots that try and stop the.
Like. What's the whale people?
Yeah, the Sea Shepherds.
There's another name. There's another group that does that too.
Oh, I don't know, but the ones I'm familiar with, the Sea Shepherds, they have the who's the game show host from
Who's the
Bob Barker. They named one of their ships the Bob Barker.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were the fucking people on the movie Armageddon? They were out there on a boat protesting.
Oh, that was Greenpeace.
Greenpeace. That's okay. I was thinking Greenpeace.
Oh no,
My bad.
Greenpeace is very Greenpeace. These guys think Greenpeace are a bunch of wusses.
Yeah, and Greenpeace is terroristic.
Not compared to the Sea Shepherds.
Really? Sea shepherds are worse? Never even heard of sea
One of the guys got arrested for piracy because he boarded a vessel illegally.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Holy shit. They're really going off then.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about conservation, but goddamn. It's got to be a line you got to draw at some point in time, man. Like, I'm going to go jump on this guy's boat and take it over. I don't suggest that.
You've never seen that TV show with them?
No.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd. I play games. I don't watch TV.
Well, they're pretty radical.
All right.
You know, to the point where if they try to do the shit that they do on like a regular boat, they'd absolutely be in jail. But Japan, like, so a couple of them like went on board one of the Japanese whalers and handcuffed themselves to a stanchion or something. Like, well, you're an idiot because now you're going back to Japan and you're going to get charged. And that's what happened.
They handcuffed themselves to somebody else's boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really dangerous.
Yeah, they don't know enough about piracy.
No,
do they?
that's,
It's like,
yeah.
you go and you pillage and then you leave.
Yeah, because especially I'm gonna lock myself down on your shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I can defend my home, right?
Yeah.
And you just handcuffed yourself to my home. I don't think this is gonna end well for you.
Yeah, they're for all of their education levels, they're not very smart.
I get where they're coming from. I want the fucking environment to still be around, and I don't think we should fucking fuck up Mother Earth. But you said something the other day. You're just like, when Mother Earth gets tired of us,
She'll get rid of us.
She's gonna shrug us off.
Yeah. She's probably going to start again with otters.
Yeah.
Or raccoons because they have opposable thumbs. And otters are already tool users, so
Yeah, they are. Well, they use rocks to bust open
shells.
Yeah.
Yeah, clams.
They're fucking super smart.
I kind of wanted to get one for a pet for a while. And then I read about it. And I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want one, but what was it that you read that changed your mind?
They're very high maintenance.
Oh, so it's a Jack Russell in the water.
On steroids.
In the water. It's a Jack Russell in water
Yeah.
is all it fucking is.
And apparently they make a lot of noise. They're constantly.
So it's kind of like Bentley with all his noises.
There you go.
I pet him and he's like,
Except it's a much higher pitch, which goes,
Oh, yeah.
right, finds that last nerve you got and gets right up on it.
So my next dog, I'm thinking of Cane Corso.
And you know what I'm thinking my next dog is?
A cat?
Well, Maine Coon. I'd think about getting a Maine Coon.
Would you really?
Oh yeah, Maine Coons are cool.
All right.
They say they're the dog of cats.
They're the dog of cat. All right, I grasp the concept.
But
That sounds backwards.
golden retriever.
So lab.
No,
So lab.
a golden retriever.
Lab.
You do know that a golden retriever is not a lab, right?
Lab. That's all it is a lab. It's a
They have
fucking lab.
long coats.
It's a lab. It's a cousin. It's a lab.
Okay.
You want a fucking lab. That's all it is. You were like Remy and
I've
Bentley.
had 2 labs.
You were like Bentley and Remy are so awesome. I want a fucking lab.
I've had 2 labs.
I want a Cane Corso because they're fucking huge.
Why don't you get a Belgian Malinois?
Oh man. I wanted a Belgian Malinois for the longest times just because I kept seeing those videos and I was like,
I
they're
know.
super smart, they're super athletic. But after having Bentley, God fuck no.
Yeah, because they're
Bentley-
like
yeah.
Bentley to 11.
Yeah, Bentley's not supposed to be this goddamn hyper, but that son of a bitch doesn't fucking stop and he drives me nuts. And I'm like, no, I couldn't have a fucking Belgian one because you really have to train a Malinois 3 or 4 hours a fucking day. And I am way too lazy and way too nerdy to fucking train a goddamn dog
That's
3
why
or
you
4
send
fucking
them,
hours a day.
sending them somebody to train them.
Fuck that. I want that relationship.
Well,
I don't know. If I pay some stuff off and I could retire early, maybe I'll get one at 57.
okay.
You never know. Let's see. Remy may be gone when I retire. Bentley will be old enough.
How old is Remy now?
Babe, how old's Remy? She'll be 5 in October.
And Zeus will be 5 in next February.
So 12 to 15 years is the average lifespan expectancy for labs. So that'll be about the time Remy.
Lindy and David's lived to, one of them lived to about 13 and the other one, I think, to about 14.
See about that, 12 to 15. So yeah, maybe Malin would be. That's my job. I can still be lazy and I can train the dog for 3 hours a day and still fucking be lazy because I don't work anymore.
6 years, right?
7.
7. 6 years.
Oh, wait a minute. What's today's date? The 9th? Yep. I got 5 days. 5 days and it's under 7 years.
Let me think.
I mean, granted, in 5 days, it's
6 years, 83 days, 5 hours, 30 minutes, and 18 seconds.
You got a thing?
It's a countdown timer.
God damn.
That's November 1, 2031.
And I'm 32.
And
That works out great.
could, if I was willing to make the sacrifices, retire in 3 years, 83 days, 5 hours, 29 minutes, and 58 seconds. But
Somebody asked me the other day that, like, because we were talking about stuff, and I was like, I'm going to trade the Honda in and get a Camry. And they're like, why are you trading it in? And I was like, I'm trying to figure out ways to force myself to want to have to work.
well,
Like, it's
okay, wait a
so
minute.
weird because I don't want to
Did
work.
you see that thing that I reposted on was it on Instagram? About a Gen Xer? Oh, she got food. Okay, we're gonna wrap.
All right, all right. So apparently Joey's hungry. All right, so this has been one of the shorter episodes, 2.5 hours.
Well, there you go.
Usually we're at 4 hours. We've cut an hour
There
and a
you
half
go.
of it.
We did a bit for you.
Yes, we did. All right, cool.
Thanks,
we're fixing to
everybody.
go. Yeah, we're gonna go do burrito tacos. Thanks, Tammy, for cooking and going through all this effort today. If you made it this
And
far,
more margaritas.
and margaritas, we appreciate it. If you made it this far, our next episode is going to be mental health with some military thrown in there. I guess we're kind of focusing on our own traumas and things that we feel that affect us the most. Because, I mean, there are some specific things that go to military people that the civilian world don't understand. So we're going to try to get some of that out next time, and we're going to do a little bit more mental health, which I really enjoy. Thanks for making it this far. Again, go to YouTube, search for @Pawn Shop of Life. It should pop up with the dogs on there, which I'm going to redo that here soon and get make sure it's Bentley and Remy, because I think the picture I have is just Remy, but it's going to be Bentley and Remy soon. We appreciate y'all listening, and all right, we'll throw Zeus on there too. We appreciate y'all listening to us. We have fun doing this, and as always, hit us up if y'all got something y'all want to talk about. We're here for you to try to help educate everybody, and we have fun with this. So let us know what you think. Make sure you do the comments, all that good stuff everybody always says, and we'll see you next time.